All right, so we are live now. So welcome everybody to Clinical Roll. We're going to be getting started today. So we are unfortunately down one player. Dr. B had a family emergency and so needed to do some good care and go make sure that everything's all right there. Actually, we didn't handle that. Would someone be able to run MRL today, or do you guys want me to do that?
I generally feel like NPCing a PC should be done by the game master.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Adding one more thing to my list. Yes. Anyway, wish him the best. Hopefully everything's okay. Also, let's see. This is the stream. So anybody who hasn't joined us before, this is a D&D game where a bunch of psychology-minded people are all playing together. Everyone in the group here, if you saw the intro video, we all use D&D therapeutically, and this is a chance for us to get together and just to have fun playing. So before we launch into a recap of last game, does anybody have any announcements or anything that we're liking to plug or stuff?
We still have an Indiegogo.
Yes, definitely.
So, GameToGrow.org/support will take you to our support page, which our Indiegogo is still live. It'll be going until next month. We've got a couple of weeks left.
So the end of this month.
Yeah, so the beginning of next month / the end of this month.
Yeah. Those happen simultaneously. Game to Grow is a new nonprofit organization for anybody not familiar that uses games of all kinds for therapeutic, educational, and community development purposes. And we will drop a link to that so that we can have it in our chat.
Yep. Yeah, throw that link up in the chat. And you guys feel free every now and then, like when we're in dead time, to throw the link up for Game to Grow in there.
Just like whenever there's...
Yeah.
Oh, let me figure out my dice. While I'm figuring out my dice, let me tell you all about the great things Game to Grow is doing.
While we figure out Roll20 and how all of this works. All right. Any other actually, there's a big announcement for almost all of us. We're going to be doing a panel at PAX Unplugged.
Oh.
So that's going to be, I think most of us are on the panel, actually. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the geek community panel, right?
I think so. I don't remember.
The one with Take This. The one we're doing with Take This.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one. Yeah, we'll be there. That's exciting.
That's very exciting.
So
we'll all get to meet. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We could do a live game.
We could go have like lunch something all together.
Whoa, like real people.
Like real people. We could be real people together.
Yeah, you guys will find out that
with a picture of me on a popsicle stick.
That'll help me reintegrate because I'm so used to it. Can the picture be this big? Because that's about what my experience has been so far, and I'm expecting you all to be about this big.
So that's, if you're going to PAX Unplugged, check us out there. And I think that's about everything that's going on. Do we know, does Take This have anything happening?
Not that I'm aware of.
I know Take This will be at PAX Unplugged as well. So if we're going to plug for Take This, I'll say if you're going to be at PAX Unplugged, make sure to check out the AFK rooms, which Take This helps put on at many conventions around the nation and really around the world, because I think they're also at PAX Australia.
Yep.
And those rooms give a quiet space and a relaxing space, staffed and manned by clinical professionals, to be able to escape the din and noise and hecticness of the conference. And it's a great place to relax. And it's also a great place to donate money, because it takes a lot of volunteer time and a lot of resources to make those rooms happen. So
yes,
definitely donate to that.
All right. I think that's everything we have for announcements. Ryan, do you have any announcements?
No. But
no.
When is PAX Underground?
PAX
I
Unplugged.
always say that.
Why? No, now there needs to be a PAX Underground. I'm calling Gary.
That's November 17th is what's sticking in my head. I don't know if that's right.
I think that's right.
Maybe I'll try to come just to hang out with you guys.
I think you should try to come. Maybe we should try to do a live game or something. I think that could be a lot of fun.
That'd be fun.
Pretty cool. I have no idea where we would set something like that up.
Probably one of our hotel rooms.
Or the bar.
Dirty back alley.
Yes.
Bar
Now we're
live
talking
game.
PAX Underground.
Live from the dumpster on Canal Road. We have a cameo guest, a man who seems very hungry.
All right. Well, with that, let me go ahead and change up the music a little bit here. All right.
I thought that was going to be our battle music.
No, that's just our intro music. All right. So, when last we left our heroes, answering an ad for work with high risk and high reward, the party found themselves thrust together in a trial by battle with animated suits of armor. Winning the fight, they were offered the contract by Lady Sari to retrieve a dragon statue that had been stolen from her some months prior. She offered payment of 300 gold each in return for finding her item. Emerald carefully read the contract while Gragnold tried to impress the rest with his reading of a napkin. The party discussed the risks and decided to take the job. While Dick tried to put the moves on the lady, he soon found himself trapped inside of an invisible box. The next morning, they traveled via teleportation circle to the tower of an eccentric wizard named Fizzbang the Magnificent. He called for their guide, a young tabaxi woman named Suka. She helped them gather their needed supplies and warned them of the perils of traveling in the jungle. Early the next morning, they set off, traveling towards a distant pyramid that was supposedly where this dragon statue is hidden. Suka warned of frogmen that are slavers in the area. That night, while sitting on watch, Emerald noted from the stars that they were hundreds and hundreds of miles away from their homes. The next morning, while traveling, the party gave away their position to a group of the frogmen. And let me go ahead and move us over. All right, so as Suka had given the signal to hide, Dick and Martie decided to try and climb a tree and giving away the position. So these frog creatures have all noted your appearance, and we're going to have to go ahead and have everybody roll for initiative. Whoops, let me clear that out. There. All right. So your tokens are already on there, so if you just click on your token and then click on initiative, we'll do... Oh, and I need to change the music for this one, too. Oh, I meant to mention as well that all the music I'll be using is from Tabletop Audio and some from Kevin MacLeod as well.
I thought I changed my picture for my token. I guess I just changed it for my bio.
Oh, you might have changed it, but I did this a few days ago.
Oh, got it.
Actually, okay, never mind. The battle music I have picked out, I don't know if I can play on stream, so we're just going to stick with the Dinotopia, sorry.
We should together write a bunch of music to have for our stream.
I actually have a degree in music, so.
Do you really? That's amazing.
Yes.
I play piano.
I was going to be a music therapist, but I'm very bad at playing the guitar.
Oh. I don't know if you need to be good at playing the guitar.
I don't know. The department chair said I needed to take a year off and learn how to play or change my major.
All right, that's pretty good. I'm just going to click on initiative because I can't figure out.
That's what I figured out. Push the word initiative and then a little initiative.
All right. There. All right. Oh, Emerald's got to jump on this. Okay. And now I'll just do one roll for these guys.
And then Adam can sing our battle music?
Yes.
That's the start.
That's a little start. You're already on it. You're already writing it.
That's my audition. Go ahead. Leave your resume on the piano. We'll call you.
They got a 14. All right. If you guys... Oh, I have to add you guys. Okay. All right, Gragnold, you got a 14.
And we're in a right?
You are in a jungle, yes. This is a tropical rainforest jungle.
I've lost track of who these little tokens are. I'm the half-naked dwarf with 2 swords.
Yes.
Who's the one who's laying down?
Laying down. Okay, so the one by the tree, there is Dick and Martie.
Mm-hmm.
Baeridin. Gragnold. Emerald. And then Suka is the kitty cat.
Oh, Emerald's the one who's laying down. Looks like
I need to roll for...
He's just in a karate.
Is that what it is? He looks much more like he's like a sniper laying down, prone.
Zoom in on him. He's karate. He's karate mode.
All right.
Hold on.
Yes, yeah. Just drag on your new token.
Oh, you don't have a mouse.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he is karate style.
Character sheet here.
Whoops.
+3.
That's not what I
Sorry for the delay in all this. I'm still.
Oh, we have to plug
Yeah,
stuff.
you guys should check out our Indiegogo.
Yeah.
Anytime there's
By
downtime.
the way,
Did I mention we have?
Suga got
I'm
a
feeling
hell
like
of
the
an
game is
initiative.
moving really slow. Now's a great opportunity.
Yeah.
Like
All
I
right. Whoops. Why didn't Suka go to the top? That's weird. Oh, I know what I did. Descending. There we go. All right, that should be everybody, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. All right. So as you guys come in to this area, Suka, being from the jungle and noting this area, quickly assesses the situation, sees these frog slavers nearby, so she's going to go ahead and move over here. And she's going to use her short bow. She's going to go against the green one over there, actually. So 24 is definitely going to hit. Which does 8 piercing. And then, since that worked so well, she'll try again. Ooh, which is going to be a miss. Okay, so you see Suka quickly kind of move through, pull out this bow that she's got, and just take a quick aim, firing at this one frog slaver, and it goes, it just kind of croaks oddly as it takes quite a bit of actually. How much did she do? Oh, she did 8 piercing. Okay. Quite a bit of damage. You see, it doesn't look like it's very hardy. Okay, and I just got a suggestion here of something I'm going to do, so I'll go ahead and do this.
thank you, Robot, for the suggestion.
Which, we're going to change the music up, so. All right. Right.
We should contact.
And, oh my gosh, I do 3 times.
Let us use their music. I'm sure they'd be fine with that.
All right, I don't like how this initiative roll worked out because I'm going 3 times.
That's great.
All right, so Emerald, he's going to go ahead and move up here to Miss. Would he do that? Actually, no, I think he would remember the warnings of poisonous skin. So he's going to use his longbow, which definitely hits, against the pink guy there, doing 11 piercing damage. And that's all I'll have him do. And now we go to the frog people. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a different level of the frog people, just so I'm not doing everything for 3 rounds, because that's...
Megan, would you be able to lower the music volume?
Yeah, you can do that yourself as well.
I can do that myself. All right.
Okay. Okay. Are you kidding me? Why did they
save initiative?
I'm giving them an initiative of 1. Okay, I know whatever, that's bad, but crap, I can't, I don't want to take up everything here. Gragnold, what's your dexterity, by the way?
0.
Okay, so yeah, the frogman would go before you. All right. This guy's gonna move over here. This one's gonna move over here. And he's gonna go right up. All right, so the green one's gonna do a dart against Suka. Ooh, she's definitely gonna hit. So she takes 3. And she has to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, dang it. All right, 10. So she failed that, so she's going to take a d4 of poison damage on top of everything. So another 2 points. All right, and that was the green one. Red one, same thing. It's going to miss. Pink guy against Emerald is going to do dagger attack. Just 14, I believe that misses. If I can find his character sheet. Oh, no, that's his armor class. Okay. So that will do 3 to him. And then he has to succeed on a Constitution saving throw. I believe that's a fail. Nope, 12. He just makes it. Okay, so he doesn't take any additional damage. Blue guy is going to hold his action for someone to get closer to him. And that's theirs. All right, Gragnold.
All right. I'm going to attack. Is that orange or pink? Pink. I'm going to attack the guy that's in front of Emerald.
All right, go for it.
Attack that guy. So I drag my little guy over here like this. Is that a difficult terrain if I run past the tree like that?
No, it's just smart there to know if you want to climb up it. So.
Cool. So I'm going to attack that guy. I'm also going to be raging.
All right.
And I want to make a reckless.
Go for it.
I just want to get him.
Yeah, get him.
So you run up and you immediately behead this guy.
Do I know they're slavers, or is that just what you're as a game master? I feel like I just attacked them as if I knew they were slavers, but I just want to make sure.
Suka told you guys that they were slavers.
Perfect. Then I would behead them. I would be like, "What? You guys seem funny looking."
They also attacked us.
Yeah, I know. Just
they're
beheading is a strong choice. All right, I go behead that guy, and I'm frenzied and crazy and waving my swords around.
Woo! Go Gragnold!
And that's about you can go a little further if you want to move again, or are you good there?
I will stand there for Emerald's safety.
All right, sounds good.
So I take care of my friends like they're little pups.
All right, Dick and Marty.
Okay. About how far is that nearest frog person from you?
So you've got a couple of different choices here. Whoops, I zoomed in and I didn't mean to.
The yellow guy, is it less than 120?
So he is. Sorry, my screen zoomed in for some reason.
There's a yellow group?
There's one's 45, one's 70, one's 70. These guys are.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see them down there.
Okay, so I'm good. Or is that meters or feet?
Feet.
Okay. Alright, so I'm still in the tree. Dick and Marty are still in the tree. Oh, Rick, it seems like we're in trouble. We should probably go help him.
Marty, I swear to God, you're altruism. There's a reason meerkats are not as evolved as we are, because altruism is overrated.
I just think it's in our best interest. It's our survival, too.
Fine.
So they hop out of the tree, and I'm going to use Firebolt, which is actually just a weapon that Dick has.
Okay.
of the spells, right, Max?
Yep.
Oh, it's a cantrip. It's Martie's. Oh, switch over to Dick's spells. It's Martie's. You know how I do that, Max?
What do you need?
I see Martie's spells, but where do I go to Dick's spells?
So Dick and Martie is where
Wait, I think I see.
Dick's are.
Yep, here we go.
There you go. I roll it for you. That's gonna oh my god, dude, you have the worst luck.
Did I roll it?
You rolled it. When I rolled it, it was a crit fail. When you rolled it, it was a 2. So that unfortunately misses.
At least that one was a cancer.
Yes.
I
All right.
quit drinking.
So Dick and Martie up in the tree, kind of like drop down, like, and you're still fighting against yourself. So like you're not fully committed to any of these weapons, any of these attacks that you're doing. So it's kind of feeling a bit half-hearted.
What did the device look like? Was it like a thrown thing or like a laser gun?
It was like it's like a gun. Like does say, "Jeez, Dick, you need to get your act together."
Marty, I'm not gonna lie to you. Whatever that calming thing that person did, it's still feeling real good right now.
Technically, Martie can cast that too.
That's true.
All right, Baeridin.
How injured is our Suki? Was her name?
Suka.
Suka. How injured is Suka looking? Is she looking pretty bad, or?
She's okay. She's taken one hit, but nowhere near like half health or anything like that.
Well, Baeridin doesn't pay attention to warnings like poison skin, so he's gonna run forward next to her, which is 25 feet. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then it's gonna wink at her, and then shapeshift into a tiger.
Okay.
I like how that's like appropriate for the jungle. Not like a bear. Like, look at me, I pay attention to biomes.
Bear knows tiger's good for jungle.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And then is gonna charge forward as a tiger and attack Green over here.
All right, go for it.
I'm assuming that constitutes for pounce. If I move at least 20 feet straight towards a creature.
Yep, that is definitely pounce.
And I make a claw attack.
That definitely hits.
I don't know how to roll.
So if you click on where it says
damage?
claw, and hold on. I forgot to tell you guys this before we started streaming, so sorry, not the most entertaining thing here. In the chat window on Roll20, where it says claw,
oh, I got you. Click
that, and that will roll the damage for you.
Sweet.
There we go. Oh, so with one swipe, like you just kind of gut this thing. It's still alive. It's barely holding on.
Well, now it gets to make a DC 13 saving throw, or be knocked prone. And if it's knocked prone, I get to make a bite attack.
Is that a strength save?
So cool.
Yes.
All right.
They're venomous.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Baeridin's probably not gonna like this.
Well, yeah,
he rolled really well.
Poisonous.
All right, so he's still standing. All right, so you need to make a Constitution saving throw in your tiger form, DC 12. You made it. Okay, cool. So poison. This frog's got nothing on you. But yeah, you came in and did some damage to it.
Baeridin runs forward in his little gnome form, so tiny little footsteps running forward, and then winks at Suka, and then leaps and in air shapeshifts into a full blown tiger, and then charges towards this thing and slashes with its front claw, making roaring sounds the entire time.
Suka kind of looks at it and goes, "Wow, that's neat."
Are you winking at her because she's a cat?
Yeah. I don't know that I'm hitting on her. More like a see? Also.
I figured this out. Excellent. All right, that should be everything you can do on your turn, right?
Yep.
All right, so first off, blue guy. Can't move very far. He's going to go ahead and jump over here. And he's going to make a short bow attack against Gragnold.
Bring it. Oh, I'm raging.
Ooh. 26, I think, is going to hit you.
It does. I have resistance.
All right. So 5 points rounded down to 3. And then you got to make a Constitution saving throw.
With advantage.
Yeah.
I make Constitution saving throw with advantage?
It's poison.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because you're a dwarf. Yes. So go ahead. That passes anyway, so you don't need to roll again. But yeah. No problem. The poison, you can feel it like on this arrow that hit you, but you're kind of like, and just shrug it off.
Feel it.
All right. And this one that's up in the tree, if I can find its character sheet with all these things. What's it gonna do? You see it mumble something, or you see it hear it making these croaking sounds and kind of moving its hands around. But you don't necessarily see anything, and it doesn't move. All right. Top of the round is Suka, so she sees the...
I never trusted frogs.
They don't give you a lot of space to trust them, those frogs.
No.
Eat flies.
My experience with frogs has been that they pee on your hand.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of trust.
Yeah.
Oh, I am sorry. I need to retcon something. When the tiger came up and attacked the green one, I had it written down wrong. You killed it. You slashed it completely open. So.
He gives a self-satisfied little tiger. I don't know. Tigers don't really. Maybe it's just a little tail flick. A satisfying tail.
Tails, I guess.
All right. And Suka's
tigers flick their tails. They're like big cats.
2 attacks
I don't have
against the blue one. The 20 hits. So the blue one gets 5 points of piercing damage from Suka. That's all that she's going to do. Emerald is also going to attack the blue guy with his longbow. 16 hits. And does... Well, all right. And so an arrow launches through this frog, just splattering its guts on the ground, and it is no more.
Baeridin's going to continue to be impressed with Emerald. So far has really demonstrated his ability to kill stuff.
Suka looks around and points up at... So the red one is up in the tree. She's, target that one! Target that one! Red one isn't liking his odds, so he's going to move over here and do a dart attack, probably against Emerald, because I'd completely miss. All right, Gragnold.
I'm going to run over there and hit that guy with my sword.
Which one, the blue one or the
red one?
The red one's on top of the yellow-red. Got it.
Yeah, sorry, yellow-red circle. And I'm still raging. I'm going to attack him with my scimitar.
That unfortunately is going to miss.
Didn't I roll a 20?
Oh, 20. Oh, okay, sorry, I saw the 8. Yes, the 20 hits. Okay.
I was going to say, wow, that guy's got a lot. Impressive. I think, I don't know. I think 8 would be the damage there.
Yeah, 8's the damage. Okay. And then do you get to do a
Yes. I'll attack him again.
21 definitely hits. 7 ends that. Just how would you end this guy? Would you all?
Well, I'm attacking with both of my scimitars, and I liked decapitating that first guy. But I thought it would be appropriate if I just used both of my scimitars. Scissor slice.
So scissor slice, just coming in, just cutting this guy's head off.
Yep.
That's great.
Frog heads.
All right.
You shot. The way to kill them is remove their heads.
Yeah. After.
Get out their heads. All right.
Let's go. I don't think you have to. I think it pretty much all the normal ways of killing them.
I've discovered something. The weakness is the neck.
Emerald kind of like looks over and is like, oh, shit.
Tonight I dine on frog legs.
You've become the shredder.
Yeah, I'm the shredder. You fools!
All right.
So Dick is again after his comment, he still feels effects of that calming spell. He's just sort of got this drool. They're out there like this drool just kind of slowly going down. And Martie's saying, Dick, you need to pay attention. We've been entirely useless at this point. If this keeps up, we're not going to make it. The spit kind of sucks back up into Dick's mouth. And Dick's like, yeah, Martie, you're going to need to calm down. Let me just take a moment. Just relax. We need to hurry up, Dick. Fine. Pulls his gun up again. It's sort of, still kind of shaking it. And fires at the blue guy.
All right.
Where is
Oh, wait. What did I just do? Is that my roll, too?
Well, click on your spell. Also that...
Okay. Alright, let's do my spell.
That's sort of a DM's pity reroll.
Yeah, that's right. I'm clicking fireball, but it's not doing it.
click. It might. I think I might still have it set to ask if you want to whisper the roll. I thought I changed that, but I might not have.
Gives you a little pop-up box and then go in there.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Hey!
All right. And then so Rick says, "These guys like, take this, motherfucker." Go ahead.
All right. Click on the firebolts in the chat window there, and that will roll the damage for you.
All right. Chat window, click on it.
Yep.
Oh, public roll. I gotta change that.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why it's doing that still. 7 points of fire damage. All right, so as this blue one's kind of coming down with this like oozy, slimy skin, this fire just kind of engulfs it for a moment. It's and kind of looking around, looking angry. You guys do notice this one looks much tougher than the yellow ones that were around. All right. Anything else on your turn? Sorry.
That's a hit, dog. Oh yeah. Oh man. Would I be able to have a ranged bonus action?
It depends on what cleric spells you have available.
We'll just pass.
All right. All right, Baeridin.
Well, with the current setup, how do I measure?
So a little measuring stick. There you go.
65 feet is too far. Which means that I get to cast a spell. Spell time.
You can cast a spell as a tiger?
Not till you gotta drop out of tiger form.
Oh, is there a feat for that? Like in...
No.
Once he hits level 14 or 16, I think.
Spells 18.
So next week?
Next week I'll be 18.
Yeah, I'll be giving you guys a deck of many things, and
and I'll just keep going until I level to 18 or die. Or get removed from existence. Well, I'm going to do the thing that I think will be the most helpful for everyone else. So I am going to move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move to here.
Right.
And then I'm going to do Fairy Fire. I'm going to shapeshift out. and then do Fairy Fire on blue guy. He was just hit by the stuff.
He was just hit by the fire,
The red guy's the guy in the tree, right?
Yep, he's up high. So he's up about 25 feet.
I'm going to Fairy Fire red guy.
Okay.
And say, Baeridin literally throws his hands in the air, and it looks like he's pulling dust out of his pockets, but it just goes straight up, but then it comes down on red guy, and as it comes down, it sort of erupts into a bright flash, and then outlines him perfectly, like he's cel-shaded. And Baeridin goes, "That one! Attack that one!"
All right, so it's Baeridin taking out this like glittery powder, and it's like almost like disco lights around this bright red frog that's kind of looking around, not seeming very happy. All right,
that gives everybody advantage against that one.
Awesome.
Let's see, what does he want to do?
Should get closer to me.
And it can move 25 out. It's going to go ahead and move right here, and it's going to start making this noise. And so I need a wisdom saving throw from Gragnold and Baeridin.
All right.
Oh, nice.
I'll take it.
Ooh, that's not great.
Someday
all right.
you'll be wise like me.
Baeridin, you are stunned until the end of this guy's next turn.
Is it like an entrancement? Like I'm entranced by a song?
Yes, he's making this little chirping sound, like this, like summer frogs sing at night.
Yeah.
So he's starting to make this kind of little chirping, singing sound. And with your fascination with nature and how things are, you kind of get pulled into it, and it's like calming you. And
Baeridin's dancing a little bit. It's a little. He's a gnome, so it's a little shimmy dance. He says, "It's got a beat. You could dance to it." Or I guess he's paralyzed. He thinks he's dancing to it. I don't know if he actually is.
It's kind of sad.
This one, get out. And the one in the tree, she's gonna do. Shows up to 20. Okay. It's actually going to leap from the top of that tree to the top of the other one. And so now it's still up in the air. That tree's a little bit smaller, though, so it's about 15 feet up. And that will end its turn. All right, Suka. She's going to go ahead and make 2 bow attacks against the red guy. Which definitely is a miss. 17 hits. And it takes 8 piercing damage. All right, so Suka kind of... Oh, wait, she had advantage on those because of the fairy fire, right?
Yes, she has advantage on that.
Okay, so she had the 8, and then go ahead and just roll that again. 22, I'll just roll one more time just to see if she gets a crit. Nope, but still really good. Another 5, so 13 points. So finally, like, finding her groove, she's able to just get 2 shots right off to this red guy. It does not look happy that it just got hit pretty hard. All right.
Oh, I guess I can't do it.
Yeah.
All right. Emerald's going to come in and do short sword attack, which definitely hits. 9 points. 16, and then he's going to go ahead. Have him spend a key point and do flurry of blows. So, Fist of Frustration, which hits. That's another 6.
Flurry of blows.
The head, but also hits. 7, and then his last one. And we'll do a knee to squishy bits. Oh, that one misses. All right, and then he has to do his con save. Ooh, she's poisoned for the next minute, though, coming into range here, so...
It's crazy. In 5th edition, poisoned is like such a ridiculous mechanic.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It doesn't really...
All these insane things of like disadvantage on rolls and stuff like that. It's totally nuts.
Yeah. All right, those guys are gone. Gragnold.
All right, I'm going to go over here and step up here and make a reckless attack. So that gives me advantage. And I'm going to attack with my scimitar, and I'm raging.
Alrighty. 17 hits. That's 12 damage. Jeez.
Just wait till I get my next level. You guys haven't seen anything yet.
He's not looking good, I will say that.
Then I will attack with my offhand.
20 hits?
Rolled max damage on both.
Wow.
Both damage.
Alright, how would you like to end this creature?
I'm going to cut his head off.
So again, just coming in with the scissors. Chew.
Yep.
And it's just all these heads are kind of squirting around. You do need to make a Constitution saving throw with advantage, because you still are close to it.
I can do it.
Is Gragnold any good at juggling?
And I think that's still 12. Yep. Yeah, you're fine. All right, so the poison does not seem to have any impact on you. All right, Dick, we only got one guy left.
Do it.
So we're Dick and Martie are kind of back there, like celebrating how awesome they just did. That wasn't that helpful, and also sort of observing the team like, oh man, that was spot on. Yeah, that was spot on. We're really cooking. We're really cranking on all cylinders now. You know it, dog. And sort of, bumping fists, looking at everybody. And it's like, man, that Gragnold's really got like this Jason Voorhees vibe, capitation. And then, oh yeah, he's really chopping off heads. He's really got his head out on that one. Look at this sweet little Baeridin doing his little dance. God, I love that little guy. And, we sort of we peek over to the, I guess just the one on the tree, right?
Yep.
That's the last one. It's like, and then so Martie in his hand sort of grabs, going, let me see this thing. I'm really feeling. I feel like I've got this now. Oh yeah, man, one little dub. He's sort of helping him do it. So Martie takes the gun and points at it. Look, I don't even need to look, Dick. I don't even need to look. And just fires, again. And let's see.
Sorry, I thought I had turned that off. That's going to hit.
Woo! Oh, wait, you have advantage. Roll again because you might get a 20.
You never know.
You never know. Well, it doesn't matter. You take the higher.
Do it again?
Yeah, roll again. So just roll damage.
Okay. How do I just click on Firebolt?
Yeah, just click on Firebolt again. On your spell list.
Oh.
No.
4 still hits. All right.
So close. It was a 19.
So,
yep.
Martie, did it hit?
It hit, yeah. And another blast of flame comes up around this red guy.
Okay, so I'm, sort of as I've got, as Martie's got this gun, he's like, don't even need to look, man! And fires it. You see this bullet, this kind of, part laser, part fire, flying at this thing with Dick sort of with his hand putting his ear up. All of a sudden, the guy goes bowling and just waits for the sound. He's like, let's hear it! And, what happens?
All right. So, Baeridin, you're stunned. Sorry. All
Isn't the
right.
blue guy dead?
Oh, blue guy's dead. Sorry, I forgot to delete him. All right, red guy that was going to cast a spell.
Red guy just
Is he's still making chirping noises?
Yeah.
And so I just attacked the red guy and did, I guess, what, 6 damage?
Yep. All right, he's going to cast a spell on himself and jump over to there.
Whoa. To the other tree, next to Suka.
Whoa!
That's quite
I'm impressed.
All right. Suka sees that and goes, "Oh, no, you don't." If I can find her character sheet. She's got advantage. 22 is going to hit. Doing 7. And one more. Wow. 23 also hits. Another 7. All right, so Suka, seeing this frog kind of leap up there, goes, "Oh, no, you don't." Phew, phew, and hits it twice. And it's not looking happy, and it's not looking good. All right, to Amaryl, who's going to go ahead and do longbow, which will... This is going to be fun. Okay. I feel bad because a player who's not here just got the kill on the big one.
I'll imagine what Dr. B described his kill as.
Let's see. So I think Emerald would go, "I don't like these things," and just one shot right up through it, and it's going to come tumbling down to the ground. And you guys are now out of combat.
I'll go over there and cut his head off just to make sure.
Okay.
It's a trick.
All right. So
You're so wise, Gragnold.
I am observant.
All the while, Dick and Marty, it's like, no, the first one, it wasn't Jason, it was his mother. No, I'm pretty sure you got that wrong. No, it was his mother.
Emerald kind of looks at you guys like, "What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
You don't make sense."
He's my brother.
Baeridin's going to turn to Suka and say, "So these are slavers?"
Yeah. This was a small party of them. I think we're pretty lucky.
What do they do with the slaves?
Well, I don't. She's walking over towards the red one, and she takes out her dagger and she is kind of like pushing around so she doesn't touch the skin of it, and she pulls a pouch off the side of it, and she goes, "This stuff can be handy. Here." And since you're next to her, Baeridin, she's actually going to hand this to you. And what you see is you have 2 scrolls of comprehend languages and 1 scroll of tongues.
Nice. Can I use scrolls? I assume I can use scrolls.
Yeah.
I think Dick and Morty could probably use scrolls.
Yeah,
I would be concerned about what Dick would do with scrolls.
Right, I would be too.
Ew.
Yeah. Dick should be able to cast them without a roll, and I think, Baeridin, you would need to make a roll to be able to cast those, because I don't think either of those are druid spells.
I can look that up, but either way, I definitely want to give it.
Well,
don't give it to me. I can't read.
The people that live in the pyramids, it's rumored that they take people. Part of the reason that they tell us to stay away from the frog people, I don't know that they take tabaxi, but they definitely will capture other humanoids to bring to the creatures that live at these pyramid things. There's a few of them in the jungle. This is just the one that I was told to bring you guys to, that we're heading towards.
I wonder if you get to be like one of those crazy slaves that gets to do fun stuff, like with the red nose and the big shoes.
I think you have something wrong.
That's not a slave?
Yeah.
I always thought those
Baeridin,
were slaves.
I think you're thinking of clowns.
Yeah, that's it.
Not,
Slave clown.
Maybe keep that happy slave dialogue on the DL.
So Emerald starts going through the bags of the other frog guys just to see. And Marty, go ahead and make a religion check for me.
Ooh. This is Dick and Marty, and I'm going to get my separate character sheet. There's Marty.
Oh, you just use the one
religion.
that's... So if the one that's just Marty is just Marty's spells. Use your Dick and Marty for checks.
Got it.
Sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Religion. Where are you? There you are. Oh, gosh. Probably same window, right? Yep, there it is.
I'll fix that when we level up here.
Okay.
All right. So one of the things that you see Emerald pull out of the sack is some sort of... It looks like priestly type robes, but you don't know what the symbol is. You don't. They look fairly new. As Suka wanders over and looks and goes, "Oh," as she sees that.
Are they robes for frog people?
No. So you guys remember how there were the people that I brought to the pyramid before you?
Yeah. I think I see what's going on.
They're naked.
Those poor people.
Yeah.
These frog people stole their clothes.
Emerald kind of looks just like, where did you leave them? Exactly. Well, I got them to the pyramid and then I left. So, wait, you just dropped them off at the pyramid and then you just walked away? Well, yeah, that's what I was hired to do.
Let's hire her to keep going with us.
Yeah.
So are these the robes of the dead people that came before us?
They're the people that she led before.
Okay. Is it
Whether they're alive or dead, they're probably slaves.
Okay.
Is there blood
All
on
right,
the
so-
robes?
Yeah. Is there any sort of marks or?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Can we all make investigation?
Sure. Yep.
Gragnold, I'm not going to put a lot of weight into yours. Let's see.
What?
Ooh, Baeridin.
Baeridin starts
These robes
looking.
aren't made of frog people at all.
Baeridin starts looking, and then he starts humming the frog little churning song again, kind of just getting it back into it.
Baeridin. Sweet Baeridin.
You guys, Gragnold, you kind of, and you don't really see any blood. It does look like they were maybe worn, so there's some travel stains and things like that, but not like any telltale signs that the person wearing this was murdered or anything like that.
No,
just
like
maybe
little-
stuff of value was taken off of them.
Little hole from a dart.
No, you don't see anything like that either.
All right. I think they're naked.
You guys do find
Do I get anything out of mine? Anything additional?
the 5, no, because you didn't have advantage on this.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
You guys do find, so along with the scrolls, you find about 20 gold pieces. Actually, no, I'm sorry. You're going to find much more than that. You're going to find about, so 250 gold pieces, sorry.
All right. Do we have to split it with the cat lady?
So rich.
No.
Do they use gold in your village?
Well, sometimes. Like, we do trade with places, but mostly, like, so our society's set up where we have specific people who go out and, like, deal with the rest of the world. They deal with the gold and stuff. I really hope I don't get picked for that job. I don't like it.
I would like to offer to her that we'll give her some gold if she doesn't leave us at the.
Aren't we paying her?
I thought
we
she was
paying
just
her?
taking us to the pyramid.
We're paying her an adventure.
I don't think she takes that currency.
I have plenty of adventures on my own.
You want some gold because you're pretty good with that attacking thing you did.
Well, I'm not going into that pyramid.
Even for 20 gold?
Are you trying to Scooby-Doo her?
Right. Megan, is there a way that I can check if my characters are focused?
Even for one Scooby snack?
Focused on what?
Just paying attention. Is there a way I can see if my characters
just do
are
like
paying
a general Constitution check, I guess.
What I wouldn't do for a Scooby snack.
We'll say the DC's.
Scoob.
Yeah, you're actually being very attentive right now.
All right, so I'm going to have where with the previous one, Martie is a little distracted, but Dick is very into it. So Martie's still sort of in the, yeah, okay, well, maybe I can see that Jason's mom was the kill in the first one, but then she totally gets Gragnolded at the end. I know that for sure. and then Dick sort of looking at him like,
Marty, I don't know if you're aware of this, but we may or may not be looking at the Shroud of Turin of the people who previously came here. They might be dead.
oh, jeez.
Alright.
Baeridin is going to take 2 of the scrolls because having to make checks for them doesn't seem quite that way. He's going to give a scroll of comprehension and the scroll of tongue to Dick and Marty. He's going to walk up and he's going to go, I'll bet you can make better use of these than and then he's gonna pause for a second and he's going to say, well, you're probably not the best negotiator. Or maybe you're a great negotiator. And then he's going to hand him over. So he'll keep 1 scroll of comprehension.
Okay.
But the other scroll and the scroll of tongues can go to.
Okay.
So I take the scroll and say,
Baeridin, I'm not a big fan of negotiation, but buddy, I'm a big fan of you. You're just the cutest little man.
Baeridin points at him and goes, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh, shit! Baeridin at it again.
and Martie's like, oh, yeah, keep it up.
All right. As you guys have been talking, Emerald's kind of gone around to all the other bodies and things, and he found 2 swords, 2 daggers. Suka kind of guided him against taking any of the weapons that were being used by the frog people, as they're like just coated with poison.
Seems like a good choice.
Is that something I could like put on my sword?
Like poison? You can like wipe it on some
I'm gonna
frog
wipe my
people.
swords on the skin of the.
I'll tell you what. So go ahead and make a nature check on one of the frogs.
I'm proficient in that. No, not that.
So you're going over and looking at the frogs, but because you beheaded them, it's kind of hard to see maybe where the glands are, where they produce the poison.
They're kind of gooey.
It's just kind of gooey and all over the place, and you're just not able to get anything.
You just wipe your swords on them and then hope that it works. You know.
Yeah.
See if it does anything.
We'll have it that Dick is just sort of looking at one of the bodies and just walks over, rubs his finger on the back, and just like that, just eats some.
Go ahead and make
he's thinking it's got some like hallucinogenic effects here.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, it's fine. You could feel like this little not a spice on your tongue, but kind of like almost an acidic burn. And you recognize like, ooh, if I had much more of that, that might be bad.
Kind of tingly.
Like wasabi.
Delicious.
Hot like wasabi.
When you bust rhymes.
Oh, Bare Naked Ladies reference.
I'm all about value.
Cool. All right. So one of the things you guys are noticing, though, is the items that they're carrying. Actually, go ahead, everybody. Just make a general perception check on the items you've looted from the bodies. And now I have 1 week stuck in my head.
Perception. Oof.
The The brothers are not doing well. Oh, I forgot I have to roll for Emerald.
Hot.
Megan, would this be an okay time for me to take a bathroom break?
Yeah, we're actually going to take a break here in just a moment.
Should I wait?
Okay. Yeah, just give it like 2
Okay.
minutes, and we'll take a quick break. Okay. So one thing Emerald knows is, like, this stuff doesn't look like the frogs have had it for very long. And Suka kind of looks over and goes, no, probably not. So maybe the others are alive still? That could be something if we know where they were heading, but we don't. So how about this? Let's go on and go somewhere and rest for the night well away from these bodies. And she leads you guys through the jungle far away. And again, this is one of those things, is as soon as you turn a path or a corner in the path, you're just completely losing sight of where you were. She leads you down. After a couple hours, you find a good place to set up your hammocks for the night. And as you guys start to rest, you all feel yourselves grow in power as you level up to level 4 or 2 or whatever, depending on your multi-classing options. And we will take a little break so everybody has a chance to level up. So we'll take about 5-10 minutes and be back. So
Take a shit.
Sure. Is Spike
All right, so we are back live. All right, so everybody's been leveling up. We got our new hit points. We'll finish up stuff. So you guys, as you're settling in for night for the long rest, Emerald's going to meditate. Suka takes the watch while he meditates. I would need you guys to go ahead. I need one person to do a D12 roll with no additions to it, just a straight D12.
Let's see if I can remember how to do that. Got it.
All right.
I can just drag a spell over, right, to my thing?
Yeah, from the info thing.
So I'm grabbing it, and then it comes out like I can do something with it, and then when I come over to my spell area, it doesn't allow me to put it down. Do you have any idea?
Sometimes it just does that. You have to refresh sometimes. So.
All right, let me refresh.
All right. All right. Gragnold, as you are settling down for the night, you're looking around and you see there's this plant nearby. And interested in it, you go ahead and you peel back the leaf. And there's like a gooey sap inside, sort of like aloe. You're just kind of playing around with it on your fingers. You have like a small cut on the back of your hand that's bleeding from just some minor scratch you got earlier. And as you kind of experimentally rub the sap over your hand, you notice it stops bleeding.
Ooh.
And seems like this might be a very useful healing herb to stop heavy amounts of bleeding.
I will collect as much of it as I can.
All right,
That's
so
maybe too much. I will collect a reasonable amount of it. Yeah, 50 pounds of this great herb.
So you collect enough, so probably to make, if you were to cut it down and put it into like a small paste that you could use, say you have 10 uses of it, and this will, basically it's just a basic straight healing potion that will heal, say you got enough for 10 applications of it, and it will heal 1 hit point. So not a lot, but if your cleric's down, something very helpful.
So an application will heal 1 hit point?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. Super helpful. I'm glad you got so much of it.
Yeah. I got 50 pounds of it.
And this is like it's a pretty big like palm leaf, and so you're just kind of cutting the middle, and it took you a little while to collect enough to do this, but it's something that you can, as you're traveling through, you can maybe keep your eyes out for. And
something.
Okay.
Are we away from the right now?
Away from what?
The bodies, the frogs.
Yeah, you guys left those. They're several hours behind you.
How much healing?
Okay, so I've got, so as we've been traveling, Dick had taken like a dart and maybe some other little supplies in the woods in the crafty way, and has been working on his teleportation gun, which has not been, his portal gun, which has not been working, and sort of futz with it, and it sort of sparks back up, giving him some granted access, and Marty gets very excited. Dick, what was that? You got it working? And then Dick's sort of like, nah, not quite. This is only going to be able to work for us in this dimension. And really, I'm not even sure how far it'll be able to take us. That'll basically be Misty Step is when I'm going to use my portal gun.
Nice. Very, very good use for that. All right. So as you all wake up the next morning feeling refreshed, slightly more powerful, does anybody else need anything done for leveling up or the long rest?
Where do I? I'm going to do that meta magic empowered. Do I just pull that out of the book and I don't need to put it in my list?
Yeah, just pull it out of the book. We can put it in later. Yeah.
Got it.
All right. Video wants a new graphic processor. All right. So the next day you get up and you travel, seeing more of the jungle. It's hard to tell exactly how far you're going. Every now and then Suka will stop and climb up to the top of the canopy to look around. Say Emerald probably would try to climb with her sometimes just to get a feel. As you're traveling through, one of the things she does start teaching you guys is what plants you can eat, where to find food, clues for food. And so pretty quickly, by the 4th day of your journey, you guys are able to forage and find lots of food. And you're starting to really understand why Suka was telling you guys that food rations were a bit of redundancy out there. It feels like every direction you look in, there's something that you can eat. Might not be the tastiest thing, but it's pretty easy to find food, and you guys are all feeling like you're getting your survival down in the jungle, especially our druid and fighter barbarian who have that outlander feet and are much more used to living off the land. You guys are feeling very comfortable there. Emerald kind of can't help himself and keeps filling his pockets with different little like berries and nuts and things that he learns that he can eat. And it's not long before like his pockets are kind of bulging and he starts attracting insects, and Suka kind of yells at him to keep not carry so much with him, just to let it out. And coming along, you guys are starting to come to a clearer spot in the jungle. Oh, one thing Emerald's been kind of pressing Suka on, you're not going to just ditch us when we get to this pyramid, right? You're actually going to make sure we're okay. And we'll say that because you guys did offer her 20 gold, she did accept 20 gold to make sure you get into the pyramid, okay? She's telling you...
I have a question.
Yes.
Are you going to go back to the village while we're inside the pyramid? Because we're out of the pyramid, get back.
Oh, well, I mean, this is why I've been...
concerned.
I've been showing you guys how to survive, so, you know, you just follow the path back. It shouldn't be too hard.
Is there a path?
Yeah, you guys have been following a trail.
Oh, okay. I thought we were just traversing through the jungle, and she's going to be like, "Here you go."
No. You are following a path. One of the things she's told you over the days of travel is that a lot of these paths are used by the different humanoid sentient beings of the jungle. There's also some smaller game trails and things that you see. But she points out the difference of those, and most of these major pathways are traveled enough that the jungle doesn't reclaim them too quickly. And then there's also different things, little markers and things that are left around just to help identify where the path is in case there's a game trail or something that intersects it, so you don't lose your way inadvertently.
Cool. Good to know.
Look, I'm not going near that pyramid. I don't want to stay anywhere near it. It's forbidden. I am out here to guide you guys safely, show you how to survive. You're all doing very well with that. You really don't need me other than I know exactly where we're going. So Now I'm going to get you there. I'll make sure you guys get inside, and then I'm going back to the village.
What are we paying you 20 gold for?
I'll stick around long enough to make sure you get inside.
I thought that was part of our previous deal. I'm not the charismatic member of the party here.
I was just gonna make sure, like, you guys were headed, like, saw it, we're walking there, and I was gonna leave again.
Then I'm not giving you any gold.
Oh.
You haven't earned it. I'll be bad cop.
Emerald will kind of corner her and be like, Suka, I think you're a friend of us by now. You want to make sure that we're okay and stick around. I'm not going to stay by that pyramid. I'm not going in it. I'm not staying by it.
We'll climb a tree or something.
Can I do a... I'm curious. Can I do a Misty Step where I, like, make, a portal underneath her and then put the other one 35 feet into the pyramid?
Misty Step only works on you. It's a self spell.
Darn.
Just make her go.
Right, can I use my gun? Point it and make her go.
A deal's a deal.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you made a promise, honey.
I'll get you guys there. I'll make sure that you can get in, and I'll make sure you know exactly how to get back. But I'm not going in there. It's
all right. I guess I'll buy something nice with those.
Well,
myself a cat fur suit or something.
That's terrible.
I'm being mean to her.
No, you should go with something nicer than 20 gold's a lot of money. A tiger fur suit.
Oh, yeah. All right, there you go.
you guys are really screwed up.
How much am I? What are my thoughts as far as? Do I think we need this Suka to go in with us? Like, do I think we need Suka to survive? How should I do, like, a insight check? Like, how much am I?
I mean, having more people with you would be helpful. Certainly. I mean, you're going somewhere dangerous, enclosed spaces, things like that, that it probably would be helpful to have more people.
Okay.
She seems capable, but she also probably doesn't the pyramid than what we know, like, because she never goes in. So she knows more about the jungle, but
yeah.
Good point. Okay.
And I will say too, like, Baeridin and Gragnold, you probably recognize that she's got more hunter tracker type skills. With her weapon set, her skill set, she seems more adept to just being in the jungle and being outside.
Right.
He's also noticing her, like, in Fizzbank's tower. She just did not like being inside. All right.
But it wouldn't hurt to have her outside the pyramid, guarding our escape, so to speak.
Okay. So how would you try to persuade her to stick around?
I tried making her feel bad.
That didn't work.
No, I got -1 charisma.
Baeridin's going to say, Suka, I know that you don't want to go into the pyramid. We don't need you to go into the pyramid. We just want to make sure that there aren't any of these crazy slavers, some other terrible jungle thing that's waiting for you to come out.
Okay, well, how long do I wait for you guys?
How long do we usually spend inside of crazy dark dungeons?
I don't know.
2 days?
I would say you should stay there until you hear us scream in pain. If you don't hear us scream in pain, we're probably off to a start.
Wait until the second sundown. If we haven't come out by then, we probably died inside.
It's not too bad.
Or there's a great long party going inside, and we've kept the after party going on for days. But I wouldn't hold my breath on the second.
Yeah. Who does she take orders from again?
She was hired by Fizzbang.
Fizzbang. If Fizzbang were to tell her to stay there, would she? Would she? What do you think? She still has some autonomy there.
Make an insight check.
Right. 4. Oh, right. Oh, we forgot to change that window, didn't we?
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I did.
That's all right. That's all right. Let me.
Try. You're guessing that if she was basically told she had no other choice than to go into it, she might. But she's been very adamant that this is forbidden by her people to go into this pyramid. So getting her to stay outside would be a stretch for her, but probably something she might do. So, and Baeridin, I'll go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Lost my character. Persuasion.
So I can just stay up a tree. Do I have to attack anything that comes by, or just like wait to attack if you guys come out?
Just keep an eye out, and if we come out, make some sort of large signal and say, "There's bad guys over there," or "Watch for frog people." Do we have a better signal? Maybe like a bird noise, like "Look out! Look out!" That's the famous lookout bird. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Might not be around here.
Are you talking about the Rokra?
Yeah, that's another name for it. It's really, really unnerving when you're wandering around. Suddenly the Rokra starts shouting and squawking at you.
Yeah, they don't like it when you wander into their territory. They drop things on you.
But they tell you that they're coming.
Like poop.
They say, "Look out!" and then poop on you.
Well, I can hide pretty well. All right. So I give you guys 2 days to get out. And if you're not out in 2 days, I'm good to leave.
That seems fair.
Yeah, I think that seems about right.
Okay. We can do that. All right. And so you guys continue along in the jungle. So day 2 that you had so on day 4, as you're walking through, you just hear these loud, like, thumping rumbles, and you can feel this vibration in the ground. And Zuko's eyes kind of get big. And she's, come here. And she kind of gets you guys all to hide off the path in like one of the larger trees fell, and there's sort of like a indentation in the stump. And as you guys are all kind of hunched in there, you see just this humongous beast, easily double the size of a horse, with spiked ridges going all the way up its back, down its tail, just running off in the distance. And she kind of sees it and takes a look around and stills. And you hear and feel more of these boom, boom, boom vibrations in the ground. And you look out and you see this lizard with its head towering up by the canopy, smaller arms, a large tail, in hot pursuit of this of this other beast. Everybody, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
I feel like I want
The water hand right there.
All right, you guys are all
Hold
a
on to your
bit
butts.
freaked out, but able to kind of stay still and as the dinosaur leaves. Suga kind of peeks out and then, yeah, so those are those giant lizard things I don't really like.
What is
I
that?
hate to say this, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm assuming we've never seen anything like that before.
No, nothing. You guys never have seen anything like the idea of a beast that big. You've heard of giants before, but you've never seen them. And so seeing something that's might make a giant look small is terrifying. Luckily, those things can usually be avoided because if you pay attention, you know they're coming. But yeah, I don't like them very much. All right, shall we go on? Emerald's kind of like, yeah, let's avoid those things.
Let's do it.
And coming along the next night, actually, just out of curiosity, for Baeridin and Gragnold, what would be your tribe's, how would you handle killing? So after you've killed a creature of some kind, how did your tribe handle that, the idea of killing things?
It's all part of the natural.
So usually, it would depend on whether or not something we killed for food and for survival, or something that we killed for defense. The tribe is a wolf tribe, so if it was for food and survival, they would want to use all the parts and really like give the creature as a part of the natural order a true usefulness to the tribe. If it was for defense, they would probably leave the bodies for the surrounding wilderness to utilize.
Also, as a warning call to the others.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not like head on a spike type clan. That's a bit much, but you know.
Do you guys ever offer any like prayers to the wolf god for your departed enemies or anything like that?
Maybe just like a they fought well kind of thing. Will be something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But no, probably no like official.
No.
Because the clans follow wolves, so it's sort of a survival of the fittest kind of thing.
Gotcha. And for Dick, Dick and Martie, I'm assuming Dick would just be very pragmatic about death and life, and not really see there wouldn't be any like ceremony for him of killing something.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. And how about for Martie?
He would feel bad about it if he believed they had like a soul or feelings. Yeah, he'd feel bad about it.
Okay, so how would he feel about these frog people that were killed?
Does he? Would there be any reason he would suspect they had like families or emotions or anything?
Oh, well, I mean, they had personal belongings,
but they attacked us. They were pretty aggressive.
Yep. Yeah, they're also slavers.
I think he'd be shooken up, but and he would feel bad about it. But it just too much went on that he's still in worry mode to really care about what happened with the dogs. Maybe later that night he's like, Dick, I can't really stop thinking about the bodies, But for now he's all right.
Okay. All right. As we're heading into the next night's rest, can someone else roll a d12 for me?
I will roll it. So I can find the chat.
I would also say that slavers are kind of like, as much as we are a survival of the fittest type clan, like slavers are still kind of, pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
I'm not gonna have a lot of like, oh, I didn't mean to kill them. They were slavers. I think we're good on it. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over slavers.
All right, so actually it's an appropriate roll then. So if I could have Dick and Gragnold just take off your headphones for a second and just watch the Discord chat, I'll tell you when you can put it back on. All right. So, Baeridin, after it's been a few days traveling away from the frog people, you have a dream kind of thinking about them departing and hoping that maybe they can find peace and come back in a way that's helpful rather than hurting people. And in this dream, you see the bodies of the frog people, and as you're standing over them, you see these little lights coming out of them and starting to ascend up towards the sky, up towards what would be the constellation of your wolf god. And as you are moving up with them, they start going faster and faster. And then suddenly you see this sickly green light coming up and jerking away at them. And there's this moment where there's this push-pull between these lights continuing up and this greenish sickly light pulling them down. And suddenly the greenish light wins and it starts pulling at them. And you kind of, in your dream state, can't help but follow. And so you're being pulled down and watching as this sick green light pulls them. And you see yourself flying over the jungle, past where you guys are, past deeper, deeper, deeper into the jungle. And then you see the ruins of some building, and suddenly, quickly, you're sucked down. And you see and feel this terror starting to sink in over your heart as you see this sickly, green, demonic face with an open mouth eating the souls of those frog people coming in. And it feels like, even though it's a statue-y looking thing, you almost feel like there's eyes tracking on you. And suddenly you awaken, your heart's pounding, there's sweat just pouring down your entire body, and you are visibly shaken.
Does Baeridin, does he know if this is just a dream, or does he get a sense that this might be?
This was more vivid than anything you've ever experienced before. All right. They can come on back now. Let's see.
Is everybody else awake already?
Well, so Emerald's up doing his patrol. Suka's asleep in her hammock. I think everybody else is probably, at this point, is starting to get to where everybody would be waking up.
Baeridin's going to turn to Gragnold, shake him up, and he's going to say, Gragnold,
I'm here.
I had a dream, an amazing vision, a horrifying one, where those frog people were being sucked into a terrible visage, covered in green and with eyes that...
They were sucked into a what?
A visage. I don't know. It's like a face. It's like a different word. Didn't you pay attention in our... No, whatever. Like a terrible statue. I felt bad for the frog people, even though they were kind of dicks.
They were slavers.
Yeah, well, everyone's soul deserves to go to the wolf god.
Oh, that's true.
And they were pulled in. I think it might be something meaningful.
If you pay attention in the other class, you know that dreams are just day residue.
Yeah, well, this felt like more than a dream.
All right.
Maybe it was a vision from the...
You are the chosen one.
That's true. I am the chosen
lived.
Is that what you call me?
Yeah.
That seems appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm sure no one's used that before.
No. You're a druid, Baeridin.
Emerald kind of comes over and is like, what is it you dreamed about?
I dreamed that there's a place in the jungle, ruin, that contains a mighty head, sort of a statue of sorts, pulling the souls of those who are claimed in the jungle into the statue.
Suka shushes you.
What?
You're not supposed to know about that.
Ah, it's a thing! See, Baeridin? I'm Baeridin. See, Gragnold?
See, it's already causing you to lose your mind. You forget who you are.
Oh no, I'm so little left.
That place is forbidden. How do you know of it?
I dreamed it. The wolf god told me.
Things are falling.
Things are falling. Listen,
As the wolf god commanded.
That
Where do
place
you
is-
know of this place?
I've never been there. It's sort of like the pyramids, places we're told not to go. There's this ruined place deep in the jungle. It's even too dangerous for me to go there. You think the things that are around here are bad. It's 10 times worse there.
Well, our mission is to the pyramid. But I tell you, Gragnold, that this is no mistake.
is it at the pyramid?
No, it's somewhere else. It's a different place other than the pyramid.
How do you know?
Because that's what she just said.
Oh,
Were you
sorry.
not paying attention?
I was distracted. I spilled my drink. I was trying not to be too distracted. Sorry. Well, what do you think we should do, Baeridin? You're the smart.
Oh. I think we should ask somebody who's smarter than me.
All right. What about the one with two heads? Yeah.
At this point, I'm very intrigued by what seems to be a pretty real influence of this wolf god. Again, I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this place. So I approach, kind of distracted by the actual task at hand. I approach Baeridin.
Baeridin, little buddy, my little pal, my little sweet petunia.
That's me. How do you know I get called that all the time?
Now I'm distracted. Oh,
This wolf god, you hear things from him often. You get information often, little buddy.
Often, maybe kind of a stretch. The wolf god gave me the power to transform. An ancient
Right.
power that was passed down through our people, of which I am a part of, and have been born into the tribe of the wolf.
And would you say, wait, okay. Are you able to, ask him questions and get answers?
That might be kind of a stretch. He is a wolf, actually.
Well, look, I've been feeling a little lonely lately, feeling like, you know what, maybe I need God in my life, and maybe I might subscribe to it. How do I get in communications with your wolf god?
What? Gragnold? He wants to join the tribe of the wolf god.
Right.
Yeah, I want to join.
First thing you have to do if you want to join the clan is you have to spend a year by yourself foraging and hunting.
Done. Did it. Already done it.
You did it. That's
Wow.
great.
Yep.
Well, that was
Marty.
fast.
Marty, isn't that right? We used to just hang out in the woods, just having a grand old time, just foraging and hunting.
Oh, yes. Tell me of your visions that you saw while you were hunting and foraging.
Yeah, it was barmaids, far as the eye can see. And just look, just let me in. Give me a contact with your wolf god.
We're doing it. This is it.
This is how we contact him.
We can also rub all the mud on him and stuff. That usually helps.
Yeah.
Do we have some mud?
We make a hut out of
There's lots of mud around.
Here.
Do we have time to make a mud hut?
I guess we are in the middle.
Are we
of
on a
something.
mission? I don't know. Let's make a mud hut.
Yeah, fuck it, lube me up.
No. I think we're getting off track here.
Tell you what, as soon as we get done with this mission, I'll make a mud hut. We'll light some herbs, hang out inside the mud hut, see if the wolf talks to us.
Sounds like a plan.
Gragnold actually used to teach all the wolf pups of our tribe. He was the trainer. He was my trainer.
That's right. I took him out.
I only failed the class 3 or 4 times before I finally passed.
Basically,
Is that common?
No.
Nope.
It's due to the fact that I'm a little short and unfortunately a little weak for most dwarves. But I'll grow into
Baeridin.
it. Gragnold says I'm going to get taller.
I've never
Baeridin,
seen a
no.
dwarf like you.
I know.
I don't want
me
to ever.
neither.
I don't want you to ever focus on your limitations, Baeridin. You're an angel. You need to focus on your strengths. You're a very special little man.
That's what the wolf god told me.
Yes.
That's what Gragnold told me after I gained my gift from the wolf god.
He's a special one.
Right. Well, should we keep going? We should be able to arrive at the pyramid today.
Do you know how far away the other ruins are?
I know where the edge of the boundary is where we don't go. It's about another, traveling as we are, probably another week to get to the edge of the boundary. I don't know where the ruins are within that area. I just know the boundary.
Can I roll just to see whether or not I think it's more important to go after this dream, or I'm kind of thinking maybe they're connected, so maybe
Okay.
it's worthwhile to do the pyramid, but I'll maybe get a sense for. Unless I already know that.
Go ahead and just make a straight intelligence check.
Oof.
Well,
sweet Baeridin.
Baeridin, yeah.
we came out here in the woods to go to this pyramid for somebody who wanted us to find a thing, right?
Yep.
That's just like a simple fetch quest. We're mercenaries. And then Baeridin got this vision that we think is from the wolf god, which might, I think Gragnold might want to pursue this more than some mercenary task.
See it as a greater.
Yeah.
And I would too. I mean,
What about our monk rogue, whose name I keep forgetting how to pronounce?
Oh right,
Emerald? Emerald's going to kind of... I read that contract. Guys, we kind of need to fill that.
Oh, I read it too. It was
Jesus.
beautiful.
You read a napkin.
Emerald, you are such a square.
Look, Suka, so is this pyramid on the way to this boundary or whatever? It's just like, yeah, you guys don't want to go to this I
think we do.
Oh, don't be such a
Okay.
moldy blanket.
Look, if you want to know more about that area, I don't know as much as Tom does.
Ooh, Tom! Let's meet Tom. Who's he?
You guys did meet him. He's the one who gave you your nice cloaks that are keeping you dry during the rain and stuff.
Oh yeah, he was a nice guy.
He
I remember Tom.
Man, I thought his name was Terry.
he's a protector of the Tabaxi people. His job is to know what's going on. So he stays in contact. He knows a little bit about most everything. So if somebody could tell us more about that, it would probably be him.
I feel like we've traveled a long way to turn around.
We're probably 2 or 3 hours away from the pyramid at this point.
In that case, let's pyramid, get this stuff done, go back and talk to Tom, and then scary head demon.
Does anybody have the spell to talk to him? I think magic, sometimes.
Like a magic spell.
Yeah.
Let me try.
Did it work?
No, it doesn't do anything.
Well, okay, so we'll go on and we can go back and find out what's going on. I mean, there's been some weird stuff happening lately, so maybe your dream's connected to all the weird stuff.
If my guess is right, the Tabaxi people are just as in danger as all those stupid frogs.
Yeah, I don't like the frog people.
Yes, but if you die in the jungle, I'm betting your soul winds up in the same.
I don't want to end up where the frog people are.
Exactly.
I don't want to be
Neither
where the
does
frog
anyone.
people are.
They pee on your hands. It's awful.
Oh, new song running through my head now. All right, well then let's go so you guys can go do your thing, and we'll go back and talk with Tom and try to figure out what's going on. Okay? So,
Indeed. Do it.
as you guys continue walking on, so it's still fairly early in the morning. The rains haven't come yet. You come to an area where there's a clearing, and you see before you this rising ziggurat-like pyramid. It's not quite as tall as this one in the picture, but this was sort of the best I could do for one that's available for use. But it does have a clearing around it. It's very ruined. And you guys notice the jungle's fairly quiet here.
Nice pyramid.
So
Nice ziggurat.
the
You
entrance...
were paying attention in the words class.
Yeah. Well, I have a thing for architecture. I am a dwarf.
The entrance is at the top. I know that.
Well, it's what the stairs are for, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Once again, architecture.
So I'm going to go up there, and I'll wait till sundown of tomorrow.
While you're waiting, I want you to meditate and concentrate on being less of a moldy blanket.
Less of a moldy blanket. Okay.
Also, braver.
I'm very brave, but I also know that things are forbidden for a reason.
Bravery is not being not scared. Bravery is being scared and going forward anyway.
I'm not scared. I just don't feel like dying.
Oh, sure, whatever.
That sounds like something a moldy blanket would say.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so afraid of dying. Oh, it's the worst.
But he said if I die, I'm going to get eaten by some sort of, face.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
don't
probably
die,
Yeah,
then.
don't die. That's fine. Do that. Let us fix the face thing first.
Okay, you guys fix... I'm going to go up the tree now. All right, so how do you guys wish to proceed?
Baeridin doesn't have a great presence of mind. I think he's just going to walk forward and go up the stairs and talk loudly while doing it.
All right. I think Emerald would probably reach out and be like, let's watch it for an hour, just see if anybody comes out, if anything happens. Let's be smart about this. The other people got killed over here or captured or something.
Baeridin will hold up his finger and he says, that's probably a much better plan than my plan. No plan. I'm glad you're here, Punchy McPunkface.
I think you're glad I'm here, yes.
While waiting, Baeridin will converse a little with Dick and ask, you're from another place, right?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Well, it's to put it lightly. Yeah.
What's your place like?
Well, it's a lot different, sweet Baeridin. I'm trying to think of a way to say it that you might understand. What do you guys do? You write on things here? Papyrus or small lead?
Sure, we have scrolls and stuff.
Oh, right. Okay, so imagine a scroll, and as you hold it flat, you're trying to have a balloon go through it, and what you see has width and length and depth, and you see a round balloon. In our world where we're from, as far as I understand it now, is you would just see, as you put the balloon through it, an expanding circle of 2 dimensions of only width and length.
Baeridin nods his head in understanding and says, your world has a lot of balloons.
Oh, sweet Petunia.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty good, Baeridin. You're doing a pretty good job.
Doing the best of jobs, Marty. He's doing his bestest.
Pretty amazing. Other world.
of balloons.
Baeridin's just imagining a whole balloon.
Right.
You'd have to be really careful about sharp things.
Right. I think Dick sort of reaches his hand out, like just really wanting to pet his dad. Marty's like, Dick, just treat him with some respect. He's a grown man. He's so sweet. It's just like so oddly affectionate towards little Baeridin. I don't get it. He just strikes my single heart core.
Awesome. Otherwise, I guess we're just keeping watch.
All right. Everybody, go ahead and make some perception checks for me.
Oop. How crud do I have to... What? There it is.
Rolling amazingly.
Me too. This is a cool tree.
Just need there. All right. So while you guys talk, Emerald kind of like, and he actually climbs up a tree to get a better view of the top of this pyramid ziggurat. And he, after about 45 minutes or so, he climbs down. It's like, did you guys see that?
No.
I
Nope.
saw.
I was talking.
I was looking for bugs.
Baeridin looks ashamed, like he was supposed to be paying attention.
Well, I couldn't quite make out exactly what, but it looked like there was a door that kind of shimmied open again.
Shimmied.
Oh, we go in through the door instead.
But I didn't see, and nobody came out. Maybe like, sort of like opening and closing a door real quick. I don't know. I think maybe it's safe to go up, but we just be quiet.
Seems as good an answer as any to me.
I suppose.
Oh, we're supposed to be quiet. Gragnold, be quiet. You're being too loud.
Sorry.
You guys are all going to get us killed.
Don't
Right.
worry. The wolf god will protect us. Unless he's doing something else.
Teaching us a lesson.
Let's hope he's not doing something else then. Let's go on up. And, bad stealth roll for Emerald.
I guess since we're being stealthy, Baeridin will shapeshift into a panther.
All right.
Seems like a good stealthy thing to be.
Nice.
Stealth check.
All right, if I can have... Nice. And then Dick and Marty, if I can have a stealth check from you guys. So, all right, so you all managed to quietly make your way up to the top of this ziggurat. Dick, as you're not really used to like doing physical activity outside of just walking through the jungle, which has been kind of making your legs and back sore. So as you're climbing up, like you go to grab onto the side of the temple and like just some rock comes sliding down. And everybody just kind of instinctually freezes for a beat. Nothing really seems to happen as you guys continue to make your way up to the top at the door. Let's go ahead and take like just a quick 5-minute break because I think you guys, Adams, need to do something with your audio.
Let's do it.
And then we'll come on back to the top.
It was made by a dude. All the snakes around.
And trying to make light of it and sort of approaching the door. He's not, him and Marty's still sort of scared, but they feel like they kind of know what to expect here. So they're not as nervous.
All right. So that roll, Arrow goes, "Don't think this is trapped. I think we're okay." So, Gragnold, Gragnold, you gonna open the door? I don't hear you. Uh-oh. Okay, we had a Discord crash. Hold on. Make sure, if you can, to sponsor Game to Grow. They have their Indiegogo going on right now. And, we all need to refresh video. So if everybody could go ahead and refresh their browser when they get the chance.
Everyone's video got lost.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you now.
Okay, I don't know what that was. I'm refreshing Roll20 as well.
All right.
I also lost everybody's video.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to switch video to, hopefully Discord will have it all rolled out by next month.
It's true, although it looks like I'm getting weird connection issues via Discord.
Huh. Well, there's... Figure it out. We can maybe try Cursed, which is Twitch. I know a lot of people use Google Hangouts. I'm just not quite sure how that would look with streaming with the video popping around. Anyway, sorry, that's stuff for not while we're live streaming. All right, so Gragnold, you were going to try the door? Oh, is he not back yet?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Oh, that's good. Getting all sorts of Discord lag. Uh-oh. Oh no, are we gonna have to cut? Bear with us for a few minutes, guys. Do we want to try audio through Roll20?
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you, yes.
Can you see us now?
I cannot see you. But that just might be... okay, so our stream can see and hear you, so...
All right.
All right. We'll keep trying. We'll see how things go with the tech issues. If we start running into too much stuff, maybe we'll have to call it if the technology isn't working too well. All right. So do I have both Baeridin and Gragnold?
I can hear you. Can't see you, but I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm getting cuts in and out from voice. I think we should swap it back. We're going to swap it back over to the other items.
Okay. Do.
Because I don't know why my Discord is.
Yeah, it's odd that it's being weird.
Can you hear us now?
Yes. There's a little bit of an echo, but yeah.
You have to turn yours off. Okay, how about now?
Yeah, there we go. That's great. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Tech issues hopefully figured out. All right, so Gragnold, you were going to try the door?
I'm going to try to open it, yes.
All right, go ahead and just make a strength check for me.
All right, let me make... Is that just regular old strength, or would that be...
Oh, you can do acrobatics. Oh, not acrobatics, sorry. Athletics. Yep, that one.
Good, I'm proficient in that one.
All right, so you start trying to push on this door, and it is solid stone, and it's just not wanting to give way at all. It's really hard for you.
Can I make any sort of history roll about the stonework?
Yeah, you can do that with advantage.
Okay.
Because you are a dwarf.
I got the exact same roll.
Very impressive. You definitely know this amount of stuff.
It's got some green stuff on it.
It's stone. It seems to be very, very old. But being a dwarf and understanding this stuff, you think you see a certain spot where you can push again. So if you want to try one more time pushing on that door to see if you can get it to open. All right, this time you're like, no. You're slightly embarrassed by the fact that you couldn't get it open. So you go ahead and you
It was.
Give it a-
It says push, and you were trying to pull it or something.
I can't read.
All right. So as you guys step in, you see this small area, and there's actually 2 lit torches. And you see this opening in the ground with a ladder leading down with an extra. It's kind of curious because there's like this rope ladder kind of just descending down into the middle of this cavern. And there's also a rope that's behind it as well.
There's like a rope ladder and a rope
Yes.
descending down.
So we could choose our path.
It sounds like the rope ladder is like over top of the
We're
rope.
going to climb the rope and not the rope ladder. Take the path less traveled by.
Yeah, so it's like the rope ladder's right here, and there's a rope attached on this side.
Oh, I see. Okay. I like to imagine that somebody put the rope ladder in first, and then somebody else was like, "I'm not going to use your stupid rope ladder. I can climb a rope."
I'm going to ask Emerald to check for traps.
All right, so Emerald's going to go ahead and look around. Looks around. This all seems okay. There doesn't seem to be any traps on the ladder or the rope or anything. Can't really see too much into the next room, though. He's laying down on his stomach, kind of peering down.
Well, as hilarious as it would be to watch my character climb down a rope as a panther, I guess I will shapeshift back into my normal form and try climbing down the rope. Oh, the rope ladder. The rope ladder.
All right.
I assume would be easier.
What's the order you guys are going down in?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
You do have the most hit points.
So beside the hole, you said are 2 plants?
No, torches. Those are torches.
Torches, gotcha.
Light source.
Gotcha. The link in me wants to put those fires out and see if
You'll put the fires out, and then suddenly the rope ladder and rope will disappear, and we're like, oh.
Right, then we gotta light him again.
Come back.
Like, oh, I know this world. I know where we are.
All right. So Gragnold's going first. Who's coming next?
I feel confident enough to go. I feel like I know what to look out for.
Like Emerald would probably go.
I think, and then part of it is I want to make sure, just in case Baeridin falls, that I can.
Feeling very protective of Baeridin.
Yeah, right. Baeridin, let me go down first. Little Petunia, make sure this goes well.
Okay, seems good to me.
Geez, Dick, you're really embracing this big brother role. Shut up, Marty.
All right. There we go. Just need that open. All right, so you guys all descend down the ladder without too much difficulty. So that area in the middle there is the ladder, that little blob there. And this is, there's 3 torches lit, and you can see a statue along the far wall and a currently closed trapdoor.
I don't trust statues anymore.
Emerald starts making a sweep of the room, and he looks down at the base of the statue and notices some writing there. All right. What languages does everybody speak?
Dwarvish. Common.
Human.
Common.
Where did I put my languages? Oh, I think Common and Dwarvish also, because I learned Dwarvish.
And you would also have Druidic.
And Druidic, and speak with small beasts as well.
Okay. On Emerald, I'm assuming it's just Elvish. And common. So there's an inscription on here, but none of you can read what it says.
To be fair, I couldn't read it even if it was my language.
And I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. So in your journals now, you should have a handout that says statue.
Where do I find a journal?
So where your character sheet is?
Mm-hmm.
Clicked on show to players. It should be there. Is it showing up for you guys or no?
I don't see a journal anywhere.
No. So where your character sheet is?
Journal's just
tab.
a little tab. That
Yeah, I'm looking for any tab that says
The newspaper one.
But I don't see the.
You don't see it? Okay, hold on. I hit show to players, but
Or maybe it just hasn't updated yet.
okay. There you go. Should be able to
There
see
we
it
go.
now. Okay.
handouts, statue. Got it.
Okay, there it is.
Cool. Ooh.
Am I able to know
Spooky writing.
what language it is?
I'll go ahead and make an intelligence check. So, Grandma, you've actually traveled around and, with your position that you had in your tribe, you maybe weren't the man of learning that some other people were, but you were around enough that you recognized some things. This seems to be draconic.
I think it's draconic.
Baeridin is blown away that Gragnold can recognize anything about writing. he's going to say, "Wow, good job, buddy."
Well, I can tell by the squiggles.
Is squiggle slightly different than another? So, Emeralds,
3 squiggles.
do we have any way to read this? I imagine this might be important.
I think there was a scroll or something.
Oh yeah, Dick, use the scroll.
I was looking up comprehend languages to figure out if there's anything I could do.
Do you actually have the spell comprehend languages?
No, I don't. I was seeing if,
you'd be
and then I was looking at my attributes to see if sorcerers could speak anything else.
Hindi.
All right, so I have the scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Does someone need to tell me this, or did Baeridin did you tell me to use it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just you use it and then you read it and then you do the magic thing.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Let me look here. Looks at it now. Am I smart enough to know, or at least competent enough to know how to translate this when I look at the scroll?
So it's basically what a scroll does is it gives you an ability to cast a spell you don't normally have, like one that you haven't learned or whatever. So they're useful for that.
I see.
One thing you guys probably could figure out, the frog people only speak their frog language. And so if they're trading with anybody, they need some way to communicate.
Oh, like common.
So, are you going to go ahead and use the scroll?
Yeah, sure. How do I do that?
Okay, so you just take it out, you read the spell, and now you can read any language for the next hour.
Okay. All right. All right, yep. I feel like I got this going. And so, what does it say? Can I...
Yeah, about to...
Okay.
Send it to you right now. Oh, come on. Sorry, I forget that it does something weird.
And while you do that, at this point, Marty's been kind of quiet. He's seemed like he's frustrated about something, and so as I'm getting ready. Like, Marty, what's your deal? Just nothing, Rick. I'm fine. Marty, you're being kind of a little bitch. And he's sort of, well, it's just you're kind of paying a lot of attention to Baeridin. I don't know. I just, it's just sort of like, obviously it's been bothering him. Marty, I'm going to be real honest with you. Your jealousy, it's warranted. Just doesn't. Whatever, Dick. Crosses.
All right, the translation should be in your journal now.
Oh, I see it. Okay. All right. So this reads, "Hail to the constricting power, our strength growing by the hour." Oh, Jesus, a rhyme. "None that walk, stalk, scuttle, or fly, air beyond our reach. Their very lives we will leech. From below our power grows, aiding us to smite our foes." Oh, boy.
Seems pretty positive to me.
You guys notice this is a statue where the bottom half is serpentine, and it comes up into the form of a human at the top. So even though it is a human-shaped body, the face and head still look very snake-like.
Can I
So
do a
Marty
nature check
is-
to see if I know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
What's the ground made out of?
Stone.
All right. So maybe at this point, Mark talks to Dick. And, Dick, we really should kind of let him know what's going on. Fine. And then so Marty kind of looks at everybody. Okay, guys, just so you know, we do know a little bit about these guys, and just kind of heads up, or rather feet down. They do attack from the ground.
What are they?
They're basically like Medusas with a haircut.
What?
They're snake people.
So like this
that
guy?
travel underground. Yep.
Snake people.
Take a good look, honey.
I don't know why you're calling me honey. It's Emerald talking, by the way.
Oh, wait, right. That's confusing me. Yeah. Well, I don't really like Emerald that much, actually. So I wouldn't call you honey at all.
Right. Well, let me go ahead and check out this door, I guess.
Maybe more accurate.
Wow, Emerald, you put it together. Looked at the statue and said, "Did it look like that?" Brilliant job. Really top points. Top points. You're the maverick of your crew.
All right, this door seems okay. You guys down for continuing on?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So are you guys all going to kind of stand around while picking it up, or like?
I'm gonna admire this statue.
Okay.
You should touch it and see if there's any buttons on it.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go up and feel it and check out the stonework of this statue.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
As you're doing that, I sort of walk next to you.
What you looking at there, buddy? You find that entertaining?
Yeah. What are you doing? You think it's so important, Marty?
I like this stonework. They did a good job on this.
Yeah, they did. That's a good observation, Baeridin.
Baeridin, so as you're looking at this, one thing you notice is the plinth, like this, the base that the statue is set on is actually older than the statue. The statue actually isn't attached. It's not carved from the same piece of wood or same piece of stone. Sorry. So it looks like maybe this could it have been a temple to something else first, and then this was brought in. You're not quite sure, but the stonework is different from one thing to the other, which is just kind of interesting to you.
Can I tell if there was another statue before him? Like, if I'm looking, can I see like spots where there like used to be something else there?
Yeah, you can see on the base there. It's partially covered from the tail wrapping around, but you can see like little bits where something was maybe ripped off or removed.
Baeridin will point it out, and he'll say, look at this. It actually looks like they used to have a different statue on this spot. And then they put this other statue here. I wonder if they made like a really crappy statue and then they made a better statue. And then we were like, oh, why do we do a statue? And then they had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Can I use my knowledge of stonework to see if this statue was carved or whether it was something that was turned to stone?
Sure. So I guess investigation with advantage from Dwarf. Looking around, it's very well crafted, but it is crafted.
Mm.
So it's not something that's been petrified. It is something that does seem to be solid stone.
That Medusa line, kind of.
All right, so Emerald kind of looks at you guys like, all right, come on. And he goes to and lifts up the trapdoor in the ground. And as he does so, there's this tick, and this cloud of smoke comes out.
You're a terrible rogue. You're supposed to check for traps before you open trap doors or call.
Did you see him? He was all inspecting it. And
I
stuff.
thought you were inspecting the statue. I was too busy watching you grope it.
Yeah.
All right.
Seemed like a gropey statue.
Guys take 7 points of poison damage.
Oh, you have resistance.
I have resistance.
Yes.
Is it round up or down?
Damage tends to round up.
So 4.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are all kind of coughing and spluttering and looking really annoyed at Emerald for missing that trap.
This door tastes terrible.
You shouldn't be.
Way to go, Emerald. Way to go.
As you guys descend down, this time it's a small spiral staircase, and you find yourselves in a squared room with a door leading off from it that's currently closed. Oh, the music stopped.
Oh.
Just realized that. Sorry.
Check out our Indiegogo.
By the way,
So Indiegogo going on. Game to grow.
Yep.
maybe that's where we're leading. By the way, when we're having technical difficulties, we like to have a nice cup of Keurig coffee, Pacific Bold. That's nice.
We get our Keurig coffee cups at Costco.
Right. And when I eat nuts, I only eat gnarly nuts. The gnarliest of nuts you'll ever find.
We need some product placement.
That's true.
Yeah.
We have to show them how good this placement will be, and then they'll come back and it's
Starbucks.
That hits the spot.
Water.
Put some right in my step.
You're getting the whole deal. I remember when Starbucks was just a small coffee shop.
Oh God, you're short.
Reminds us of the smaller days. You know? Oh, my shorts, my bum short.
All right. So, how would you guys like to proceed?
So we're the door's open now, and it's a stairway that goes down.
And then in this next room, there is a torch and then that continues down.
Yeah. So that's the stairway. So these stairs here are the ones you just came down.
Oh, okay. So they don't continue down any.
Yeah. Sorry. I just realized they look like they're going down rather than whatever.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
So this is just an empty room.
Just an empty room right now with a door.
Gragnold, who would build a pyramid? Who goes like, we want a big house, but I want it to be mostly this shape.
Well, each room is bigger as you go down.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
I want a big house, but I want you to go down into the house. And I want it to always feel bigger as you go lower.
Yeah. That's it. Can I actually answer that question with my knowledge of stonework?
You can give it a try. Yeah.
Who builds pyramids? Is that history?
History. Yep.
People who like triangles.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh.
Why don't they build it the other way?
Everybody else builds it the other way.
No, I mean with
March
the
to
small
the beat
part
of a
on the
different
bottom.
Emerald's like, you know your shapes, Gragnold. I'm impressed.
Yep.
Well-
Two-sided,
Ah.
three-sided.
I guess Baeridin will walk up and open
All right.
The last door we opened, there was green stuff came out. Maybe let Emerald check it first.
How many doors with green stuff are there going to be?
Probably 2.
Oh, that's a good point. Which he'll say after he has already tried to open.
All right. So you open the door, and I'm going to need everybody to do nothing.
All right.
All right. So door opens up into a hallway, and you see another door at the very end.
Oh, there's the door.
I guess I'll keep going forward, and I'll say, Emerald, looks like you're leading the charge on this. Gragnold says you should check all the doors, green stuff, or something.
Fine. Looks fine to me.
I trust him.
You didn't even touch it. Man, you're amazing. Gragnold, go open that door.
I'll try.
Emerald says it's fine.
I trust him.
All right.
I earned his respect, remember?
So as you guys walk out, I'm just trying to remember your dark vision, so be able to about see. Is this revealing the areas for you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
All
it
right.
is.
Just making sure. All right, so as you walk in, you start seeing different sarcophagi lining the rooms. Over here, you see what looks like a small, like an offering table, sort of like a small, not quite an altar necessarily, but more just something where you would leave your offerings for the dead. Coming around the corner,
So crazy.
you do see a treasure chest, a couple of torches. All the torches are lit, by the way.
Can Gragnold and I both have dark vision? Is what race is Emerald again?
He's an elf, so he has dark vision
So
as well.
he has dark vision. So I'm curious if can Dick see it all?
There's torches.
There's torches.
All the torches are lit.
All the torches are lit. Yep.
Gotcha. Baeridin will go, what do you suppose are in these things?
My money's on vampires.
Marty says,
Oh.
I'm going with mummies.
You mean like dead things? They put dead things in these boxes?
Well,
That doesn't make
technically
any
one is undead, and the other, I guess, would be dead.
That seems like a weird way to treat dead things.
Yeah.
You don't want to give it up to the forest to be able to devour it and give back to the land that you've been a part of?
Let me ask you, is there something significant about letting bodies decay to talk to your wolf god?
Yes?
Yes.
I'll go with yes on
Noted.
this one. I guess Baeridin, nothing's moving yet, right? They're all...
Is there anything magic about the torch they've been recently?
Go ahead and make straight investigation check. So you go up to one of the torches, and it seems like a pretty ordinary torch. And you guys with dark vision don't use torches as much, but you do use them on occasion. So, a torch will burn for a little over an hour, 2 hours, maybe.
How burned is this torch?
So it looks like it maybe was changed out about 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, that seems like an arduous task.
Every hour to go around and light torches.
Like I gotta go put...
I'll bet they get an intern.
Not just torches. And I have to carry around a whole wheelbarrow full of torches. Refresh all the torches in the...
But the fact that you knew you needed to use a wheelbarrow is why you're made for that job.
Yeah.
You're smart.
Just imagine the person who did it before me who didn't figure that out and is going, oh man, carrying all these torches is such a pain.
Yeah.
Emerald kind of looks at you guys and it's like, I had to do this kind of thing at the temple all the time. It was how they made sure we were actually doing our patrols when we were on watch.
Baeridin's going to give him kind of a look and be like, did you figure out the wheelbarrow thing?
About how far are these things from us? Is like...
So I'm imagining you guys are probably clustered like here-ish. Unless you guys can drag yourselves on and
walking through. Are there any like carvings or writings or anything like that on the sides of the sarcophagi?
No, there's some ornamentation, but there's no actual writing on any of them.
And is this the thing with the little red diamond? Is that a chest? A door?
Yeah, it's a chest.
So the thing in the top left, what is that? A little there's like a bookshelf.
It's like an altar-y kind of thing.
It's an altar, and what do we see? Is anything?
Well, it's not like there's no like effigy to a god or anything on here. It's more like where people would just leave things for these departed people.
Is there anything? What do we see on it? So what do we see on the altar?
You see some like dried up flowers. There's like a small little bundle of things that looks like tooth, some herbs, dried up. It doesn't look like anything's been left there recently.
Baeridin will take out a small piece and leave it on the altar and say, "Go heartily to the wolf."
All right.
I'll stay safe.
Are these like made of stone, like too heavy to lift the tops off?
They're very heavy, but if you guys, Gragnold probably could pick them up.
What's the strength? Like with a mage hand, like what is the strength of that thing? Like how much?
Mage hand can pick up about 5 pounds.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
It's not much.
It can pick up your cup of coffee and float it across the room for you.
Unless you have a really big cup of coffee.
My husband's cup of coffee is like that. It's half the pot is 1 cup.
So it's over there.
Yeah.
Baeridin's gonna eye the chest a little bit.
All right.
Is it locked? Does it have like a clear lock on the front of it or anything?
I'll go ahead and make an investigation check.
I keep moving my character sheet around.
I'm gonna elbow Emerald and point at the chest. If anything's trapped, I'll bet it's the chest.
It's latched, but it doesn't seem to be locked. It does seem to be fairly old and ornate. Emerald will go ahead and look to see. Wait, Emerald.
Oh boy!
Crap. He kind of looks around and goes, "I don't think it's trapped."
All right, Baeridin, step back. Your dwarven abilities to withstand poison haven't quite caught up with you yet.
Yeah. Someday, though. Maybe as I get bigger and stronger.
Someday. I would like to open this chest.
All right. So you go ahead, you just unlatch it and open it up, and what you hear this sound of, and you kind of poke your head around, and you can see there's like this paper with some emblems on it on the back, and there's these little flashes and things happening, and suddenly some of the sarcophagi start to shift.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
And move as several undead come on out.
Quick, put some food on the altar.
I
need you guys to go ahead and drag yourselves onto the map.
Stuff. How do I drag myself onto the map?
You have to use your
Where do I drag?
bio and info. I think I put myself in the part I can't.
Oops. put him on the right layer and get on the right layer myself. All right. And of course, we're now going to need everybody to roll for some initiative.
Where's Baeridin?
Whoa, you just turned into a robot.
Is Baeridin the guy by the torch?
Yes.
All right. And then should I roll initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh wow. I got a error 503 on one of the character sheets. That's interesting.
So you want to send the results of this roll to the turn tracker. No valid token.
Let's see.
Oh, you have to click on your token as you click the initiative button.
Gotcha. I'll just re-roll
I
that.
click on the token. Click on my.
Have to be like on it.
Oh,
Oh, I got a better initiative.
I don't know how to do that.
So like select your token like you're gonna move it, and then
Yeah.
go to your character sheet and click initiative.
Nope.
Didn't work?
No. If I click my token, nothing happens.
No, you have to. So just highlight your
Click on
token.
it so that you do all this, and then go to your character sheet. No, just click on it once.
Click on what?
The token.
I'm clicking on it. Nothing happens.
I know. Then go to your character
Yeah.
sheet. Then roll on it.
That's exactly what I did. Same thing.
I'll add you in.
Oh, I roll in lots of initiative.
Oh, I gotta roll for the baddies. One moment. Quick. 10. Awesome. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna be going back to back. Again. All right.
Guys. And we're not going to have nearly enough snacks for this.
I got as much of this gooey herb stuff that I could.
Maybe they like to eat that.
Well, it
Alright.
heals 1 point of one
Okay,
point
already got
damage, so maybe
13.
that's enough to make them human again.
Just like smear some in their
Mhm.
face.
13. Is that everybody? 3, 4, 5. Yep. Once I caught a fish alive. Turn this music down a little bit. Whoops, that's too much. There we go. Okay. So, as these things start banging out of the coffins, they're coming around, kind of looking at you all. Baeridin, you are the first to react.
Ooh. We've been adventuring for some time. I assume we've seen undead of some
You've seen undead before, yeah.
Baeridin is going to shapeshift into a bear,
Alrighty.
specifically a brown bear.
You put the bear and Baeridin.
And he's going to move just a little bit so that he can guard. He's going to move to right here. Yeah, I think right there. I just push past Dick and Marty and turn into a bear and basically take a defense.
Alrighty. Gragnold.
I will go attack the green.
Alrighty.
No, I think I'm gonna attack. And then I will rage.
Go for it. Rage. Attack.
And then I will attack.
Alright.
Raging Scimitar.
I 9 unfortunately is gonna miss.
Should have made a reckless attack.
And you can only do your offhand if you connect with the first one, right?
I can. I use my bonus action. So I think
Okay.
that means I cannot also.
Oh, yeah, because you
Yeah,
already
it's
did
not-
use your
it's not
bonus
a
action
free
to
action.
rage. That's right. Alrighty. So you're next to that. Right, that's where you want to be, is next to the green guy?
Mm-hmm. Did I move him? I thought I tried to move him.
I just moved him for you.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Dick and Marty.
So did Baeridin like stand between me and a zombie?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. All right.
Aw.
Oh.
Aww.
Okay.
Baeridin, my Petunia, don't be brave. God, you're brave. You're like a small, hairy Angelou.
All right, and then so it's at this point. So I see the zombies. With minor illusion, am I able to create smells?
Yes.
So I think. Am I smart enough to know the neuropsychology of zombies? the neuropsychology of zombies that smell is the greatest sense. Is that like something I might know?
Well, that's also assuming that they're like the Walking Dead zombies.
It's true. Can I? Well, I'll make an attempt at it. We'll see what the thing.
Okay.
Thing is. So I'm gonna try a minor illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Behind them, I think I go 30 feet of just a smell of humans.
All right. Where would you be targeting that?
Can I just click on the map and it will do something?
Yeah, if you click and hold on the map, it makes a little circle like that.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so did it go when I clicked? Is it making a thing?
I saw a green one.
No, that was me. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm clicking on the square, but it's not.
You gotta
hold-
click and hold.
Oh, click and hold.
Ah, okay. Over there.
That's cool.
And
So go ahead and make a deception check and use your sorcerer spellcasting ability to add to that. Which is
so I
actually your
click
charisma anyway, so yeah, just
add
deception
charisma
check.
to it?
Yep. Which it already is, so never mind. So just use it to straight deception.
Public.
Okay, good to know. Anything else on your turn? Are you going to move anywhere or do anything?
So did I do my minor illusion over there?
You did do it. You don't know what the effect was yet.
Okay, gotcha. And then my bonus action is I'm just gonna give a nice pet to Baeridin.
Hang in there, buddy.
Little
Hang in
scratch
there, my
behind the
friend.
ears.
little scratch behind the little scratch right here. Yeah.
Wow.
And Marty is sort of like just looking at her like, oh, jeez, just like starting to get like really pissed off about this whole dynamic here.
Alrighty. So on his turn, Emerald's going to be like, you're freaking kidding me. He's going to come on over here and do a short sword against that one is a skeleton. That definitely hits. Does 6 to it. And then he's going to do his open hand follow-up. Oh, he'll do a boot to the head. Whoa!
Whoa! Wow.
That will hit. Points. All right, and that's enough. Like, he comes in and, like,
Emerald's our
Max
best
is
roller,
scared.
even when he's.
and just, like, does this roundhouse kick and just sends the head of this skeleton flying. And he had a little bit of movement left, so he'll just head right there. All right. Now it is the undead's turn.
You have to take off their head.
This one is going to kind of moan and make its way over there. Hold on, let me just see what this guy would roll. Oh, whoops, I already did. 9. Nice. Okay, yes, this one will actually head that way as well. This skeleton is going to do short sword attack. All right, so assuming a 20 hits.
Is that hitting me?
Yep, that's the green guy.
Yep, my AC is 13.
Doing 8 piercing damage.
Which I have resistance to because I am raging.
You are raging. All right.
So powerful.
You are, my friend, you are the closest target, so slam attack.
Bring
with
it.
A zombie, which is going to miss you. And then another skeleton. Whoops, not a short bow. Just kidding.
Don't mind me, guys. I just got 3 of them.
All
You can do
right,
it.
and that's going to be a miss.
Oh,
And
Look at that.
then this guy is going to come over to the bear and do a claw attack.
No.
All right, does 11 hit the bear's AC?
Yep. Tied.
Okay. So you have to do a DC 10 con save.
11? Yeah. No? What just happened?
Oh, and the music stopped again. Ah. Keep
Oh, it's
forgetting
'cause
to
I'm-
hit the repeat button.
It does not want to roll my con.
What's the mod of just?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you're fine. All right, but you do take 8 slashing damage.
Damn.
Um,
Baeridin cries out in bear form.
ah!
Oh.
And Baeridin, it is your turn.
Baeridin will turn around and he's actually going to move. Yeah, he's going to move around this guy so that he's in. He'll just swing around him, and then is going to attack.
Which one is he attacking? The
He's going to attack this one here.
Alrighty.
And it says I get to make 2 attacks, one with bite and one. The
Okay.
bite attack doesn't actually have an attack or damage put in there. I need
That's-
a quick look up the bear bite.
I can do that for you. You said you're a brown bear?
Yeah. Might be-
Bite attack is +5 to hit, 1d8 +4.
Gotcha.
Little plug for D&D Beyond. Really great to quickly look up stuff. That will definitely hit.
And then 1d8.
1d8 +4.
And
Whew. Take a chunk out of this thing, and you see it's this bluish, undead-looking thing with this long tongue kind of hanging out. You bite and tear a chunk of its side off. It does not look happy.
Baeridin will chew a little on the chunk and then decide that it doesn't taste very good.
Yeah, it tastes awful.
And then swipe at it with his claws.
All right, go for it.
That one does have a thing.
Yep, that'll hit. Wow. All
Yeah.
right.
Damage rolls.
So as you bring your bear claws down on this entity, you just cut straight through its middle, slicing it open like a melon, and it just all of its innards that are kind of half rotted just spill onto the floor as this thing collapses into nothing. It is very smelly, though.
Nice.
Yeah. Baeridin's gonna get up on his hind legs, like a bear, and he's gonna wave his hand in small celebration, and then turn around and put up his dukes, his bear dukes.
All right, Gragnold, you have 3
All right.
people who want to play with you right now.
I'm doing a reckless attack, which gives me advantage, and then I'm going to attack the green one. my
Alrighty.
Main hand weapon.
21 definitely hits. So that's 8. Okay.
And then, is he still alive?
He is still standing, yes.
Then I will attack him again with...
So 24 to 12. Okay. And so, again, you're coming in. How would you like to end the skeleton? Like, what would you do with that?
I saw Emerald kick his head off, so again, this is probably a heads off.
So you think, heads off would be...
It's a scissor cut.
All right. You are perfecting this that you started doing with the frog guys, and you're just like, yes!
Mm-hmm.
And knock this head off. And it kind of arcs out in this really nice way and lands, and just the skull cracks, and the whole body just collapses onto the ground.
Like an egg.
Alrighty.
Is
Dick and Martie.
Is Baeridin notably injured at all? Like when he got slashed, is he like wounds that are concerning?
He's hurt a little bit, but not very bad.
Not bad. Do I see like a fairly large slash mark on him with blood around it?
What did he take? 5?
8, I think.
8. And that is... How much of... Oh, that's not even a quarter.
Not even a quarter. Did Baeridin seem like it hurt him when it happened?
I mean, he reacted like it's,
More of like...
Get poked by something strong.
Okay. More like irritated, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then that guy... Did that zombie up on the right, did he go toward that minor illusion?
Yes, he did.
All right, so the first thing is, Dick is... Baeridin, are you okay? My sweet petunia.
Baeridin tries to give a thumbs up, but that doesn't work. So, he just sort of gives like a and holds his hand up.
Okay. And then, and then Marty's, yeah, Dick. Of course he's okay. He's a bear. What's with you? What do you mean? You just what's this thing that you're doing with Baeridin? I don't get it. We're surrounded by zombies. We have an open chest just sitting in front of us that we could totally capitalize on, and you're worried about a bear with a boo-boo. He's sort of, look, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. So don't just think logically. We want to get this thing, and we need to figure this out. And then, sort of partly distracted, Dick's like, by the way, did you notice that those zombies went toward the smell? I fucking knew it. My theory was right. Smell of zombies is the most powerful sense. And then, he's raging down on those guys. But I think he does subscribe to Marty's thing. He's like, all right, fine, let's go see, what's in the chest. And so, is Mage Hand, because I don't think we want to be doing it, and then, we lose trust. But is Mage Hand strong enough to open that chest?
It's open. It's already open.
Right. So can I do my Mage Hand in there and sort of see if there's anything to pull out?
So since you had a fairly long conversation with yourself, I'll say you do that and you cast the Mage Hand, but not till next round are you going to know anything that's in there.
Got it.
All right. Emerald. He doesn't want Gragnold to have all the fun.
Is it cutting out? It's cutting out for me.
Oh.
So he's going to come over and do that. Is that against the zombie? And that will hit. Right, 8. And then he will follow that up with boot to the head. Which hits. And does another 5. All right. And now that brings it to the... So Emerald comes down and comes in with his short sword out against this zombie and just quickly slices at it, does a quick kick Zombie takes both hits, but still is standing there looking pretty solid. All right, starting up at the top, pink guy is going to go ahead and do a slam attack against our bear, which I believe will miss.
Yeah, he's 11 is his AC.
All right. And this one, now that the smell has dissipated, is going to go...
Oof.
And I believe... Oh, that's not a crit, but... So 6 bludgeoning damage. The skeleton is going to go ahead against Gragnold. 23 should hit.
Yeah, it'll hit.
And do 6 piercing.
All right.
And then that zombie against 14, so that's going to hit.
Is that hitting me again, or is that hitting him?
6. Nope, this is Emerald. Oh, it's odd. Oh, no, he was at 14. Because the poison. Forgot about that. Ooh. Emerald's not looking good. He's down quite a few hit points. All right, Baeridin.
Well, I do want to help Emerald, but I have zombies right in my face. I think I'm going to attack the zombies.
All right.
I'll attack Pinky.
Pinky in the brain?
Yeah. With a bite attack. Which I filled it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's real bad.
That's you just go and you bite at the air. Kind of distracted by Dick's affection for you, and you're feeling conflicted about it, and it's kind of getting you off your game.
Wow.
That one will hit. 14. Wow.
Baeridin goes in for a bite and totally whiffs. And then in his frustration, he just sort of pushes with his claw.
Yeah, so he just kind of comes out slashing at this zombie, kind of knocking it back. All right. Doing anything else on your turn?
I'll shift down just a little to block path.
All righty. Gragnold.
All right. I am making a reckless attack against, I believe he's blue. I'm also going to use my totem, which would give Emerald
advantage.
Yeah.
All right.
Raging Scimitar.
24 will hit.
So that's the 7 damage right there, right?
Yep.
And then I will attack him again with my off.
Okay. And again, just coming down and just slash, and then snapping the head off, watching the bones just go clamoring to the ground. And it's nice. It's definitely music to your ears.
Awesome.
And you are enjoying that greatly. All right.
Is everyone distracted, with the people that they're fighting?
Fair enough to say that, yeah.
Fair enough. And for some of the people, they have active dark vision, that if there was no light, they could still see.
Yes.
Gotcha. What's in the mage hand?
All right, go ahead and roll a D4 for me, please.
With any sort of...
Nope, just a straight D4 roll.
All right.
Okay.
Did it go to you? Did it show you?
Yep, I got it. Okay, hold on, just sending you a whisper. Oops. All right.
Okay.
That is your turn.
Oh, wait.
All right.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Because I already did my minor illusion, right? So I'm just seeing what comes out of it, right? So I can do something with it.
So you cast it, and then you're having it pull it out.
Right, and I what I would like to do this turn is Because the last time I casted it to like grab it, we were waiting to see what happens.
Well, one thing to remember too, these rounds are only 6 seconds, so you had a pretty extensive debate with yourself.
So this time what I would like to do is, since the Mage Hand is already cast, I would like to just, in the 6 seconds of this one, just bring it to myself.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yep.
Alright. And then that'll be it. What kind of bonus actions could I do?
I'd have to look through your sheet, dude.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You probably have, if you have Quicken Spell, sometimes you can do something with that. If you're spending spell points on it. You're Sorcerer, right?
Oh, like my meta magic? I think I just have Empower. It's the only meta one I...
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Maybe
can
as you get up higher, you might.
Yeah, you can take 2 meta magic, so you could choose 2.
Meta magic. Okay, I got you. All right.
So,
Yeah.
probably not for this round, but looking into kind of
Right, for the next one. Gotcha.
All right. Why don't I have the top? That's weird. All right, so Emerald's going to go ahead and attack the in front of him. She does hit.
Oh, and I put the book, by the way, just somewhere discreet. Can't see.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, and that short sword is enough to... He brings it down and just actually kind of slices this zombie in half as he crumbles smellily to the floor. He's going to kind of breathe hard and go... we need to finish this up. All right, and we've just got zombies left. And so it's going to be 2 slam attacks against our brown bear.
Do those both miss?
They both miss.
I'm going to use my riposte on one of them to make a melee weapon attack against a creature. I'm assuming I can use like claw or something.
Yeah. Which one are you using it against?
Which one looks more? Probably pink, right?
Pink, yeah. Yellow hasn't been touched yet.
Cool. I'll do it against pink.
Okay. All right, that
And
definitely
then-
hits.
And then I get to add an extra 1d6 on top of that.
Wow. Yeah, that ends it. So just coming down with your claws, and you're just like, you kind of had looked over your shoulder. You saw Emerald slicing this one in half. You're like, that's a good idea. And just,
Why did I do it that way?
Yes, I could do it that way. All right, and now it is your turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and chomp into the other one.
That hits. 8. All right.
And then
I think a crit. Yeah, that's gonna hit. So.
doesn't know how to
Yep.
do crit rolls. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. Oh, I just rolled real terrible. That's weird.
All right, tell me how you end this zombie.
Baeridin's actually gonna pick up the zombie by his head in his mouth. Baeridin's right now a bear. It's like
Yeah.
he's gonna pick up the whole zombie and then sort of swing him back and forth in his mouth while he's like looking over the rest of the room, almost in kind of an uncaring fashion, and then sort of like tear him to pieces. With
All right. So you see this gigantic bear just kind of pick up this zombie by the head and just like a dog with its favorite toy, just and bits of zombie start splattering all around the wall. And as the zombie body just starts to fall apart, you start to see all of these things just, all these bits cling to the ceiling, to the floor, and finally like the head just kind of pops and explodes. And the zombie is no more, and the danger seems to have passed for the moment.
Baeridin will stay bear for, but we'll trot back over and see what else is going on, or make sure everybody's okay.
All right. Emerald's at this point is kind of turned around and, all right, let's see if this was worth it. And he goes over and looks into the chest.
There's nothing in there now, though, right?
There's still some things in there.
Oh, okay. I thought you grabbed everything.
All right, so hold on 1 second.
Figured it out. I didn't have the selector thing. So
Oh, you had the measure.
yeah, that's why I was.
That makes sense.
I just got to delete a couple of things on here. Sorry.
While that's going on,
Da 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 da.
Check out our Indiegogo.
Yeah. All right, there you go. That's what's all is in the chest.
whew, that's a lot of copper.
It's one of those. Do you want to carry all that?
I don't think I want to carry that much copper.
And guys, I'm actually gonna. Can we take a quick bathroom break? Because I have to pee really badly.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we'll be back in like 5 minutes.
I thought that said spell scroll dancing, and I was so excited.
The irresistible dance.
Command word dance.
Yeah, that's an awesome spell. Is Otto's irresistible dance?
Yeah.
Power word dance.
All right, I'll be right back. Hello, welcome back. All right, so as you guys finish decorating the walls with the undead, so what I put up in chat is what you guys find in the chest. Emerald kind of sits down. It's like, guys, I need to rest. Like, if we're gonna run into more stuff, like I need a chance to rest here.
Baeridin will nod.
Yeah.
He's going to take a hibernation nap. Quick 10
All
minutes.
right. So if you guys want to roll hit dice for a short rest.
I don't think that works. I can just do this. Oh.
I roll like a. Where's the hit dice?
So on your character sheet it says hit die.
Like, by hit? Hit dice. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, hang on.
I assume when I'm shapeshifted, it's still.
When you're shapeshifted, what? Sorry.
If I roll hit dice while I'm shapeshifted, it goes to my actual hit points, not my bare hit points, or do I have to shapeshift?
I think you have to shapeshift back.
Okay, then I'll shapeshift back into
Yeah. Well, and also you probably would want to if you guys are taking a short rest because you get back both your B shapes.
Well, that's actually why I was going to stay formed, because then I could be in bear form but still have two beast shapes. But that's still fine.
Megan, do I do a hit dice for both sorcerer and cleric, or do I just pick one?
You pick one.
Okay. Oh.
All right. So one thing you guys will notice too is over at this point on the wall there is a door.
Oh.
Huh.
Well, that's nice. Oh, are we going to split up this?
Yeah,
Pardon? Oh yeah.
who grabbed stuff? What are we gonna do about all?
How do you guys want to split it up?
We
go back and look at that.
Emerald looks at the
There's-
potion and goes, I kind of like that potion.
It looks like you should have that potion. I can't obviously read that spell scroll, so I think spell scroll of dancing should go to Dick.
I'm interested in it.
I guess I'll take the bag of incense.
Sure, go for it. I'll split up the money. That's like 22 gold for 2, 24 gold for 2 people. So I'll take 22.
So 24 gold for
22 for 2 people and 23 for 2 people.
okay. I'll give
I
Emerald will
never-
get 22.
I never added any gold that we got from the frog
Right from the
people.
200,
Yeah.
250. I mean.
So would that have been 50 gold?
I mean, it'd be 62.5 gold. So
Glad you go
I have a
gadget and math.
calculator.
Yeah.
So 62 gold for 2 people and 60. or 2 people. Is that right? Am I calculating that right? Yeah.
All right.
So I think I should
do
have.
do we need to put this in
85
our
gold now.
sheets?
Like
Yes.
62.
Yes, you guys need to keep track of your treasures and stuff.
Fine.
All right, so 62 gold for.
Yeah, so I'm taking 62.
All right, so I'll have Emerald take 62 as well, I guess.
I'm not going to touch the copper. I don't want to carry all that stuff.
Yeah.
Have I,
Put it
have
on
I
the.
missed any gold up to this point? Like, I haven't been doing that. Or am I still at 5?
You should be at 63, and then another 23.
All right, so...
Plus
on
the
top-
150 you were paid at the first game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so 236, all right. All right. And then I have a leather book, and then I'm getting the scroll and the dancing lights. All right.
Were we each paid 150?
Yep, you were each paid half.
Oh, okay.
Sweet. I should have 235 gold then. Oh, you've never had this much gold.
I don't even know what to do with it.
Oh, I think you should put it in your pockets.
I don't
I
have
get a weight of
I
1
think you should
leather book.
put it in my pocket.
Hey, don't worry about the weight. I'm not gonna
You'll
track
hold on to
weight.
it for me?
Sure.
Yeah. By the way, guys, I'm not gonna worry about encumbrance and stuff like that. Like unless you guys start carrying a ridiculous amount of stuff.
Like as much of that oozy goop that I can.
Yeah.
Should we do the copper and silver?
Actually, if you want to just convert it into gold, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'll quick calculate.
What spell does that?
Just 25 gold.
It's the pocket banker. It's just a little goblin that appears. It all converts.
According
That converts to 65 gold. The copper and silver.
And then divided by 4 is 16.25 gold a person.
16 it is.
16.
16 gold a person.
There's probably some like conversion cost the goblin takes.
Yeah, that's where they really get you, is on the exchange rate.
Yeah. Should have done this at the bank.
Yeah.
Get a better conversion rate.
Pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, 305.
Whew, tons of gold.
I got 250 now.
I don't know what I'm going to do with all this gold.
I'm gonna buy myself better swords.
Emerald's kind of looking at it. This is
I'm gonna
nice.
I'm going to buy a nice hat that I can wear when I'm in shapeshift.
That's a great idea.
Like the Minecraft
I'm
hat.
going to take it off and then shapeshift and then put the hat on.
Put it back on.
Well, should we continue on and try to get the rest of our payout since we're enjoying having this much gold? Seems like this maybe it was a good contract to take.
Let's do it.
Seems good to me.
All right.
Where's the door? Oh, where's the door?
It's at the foot of this
This
little bit of wood, yeah.
Oh, it looked like a lightsaber.
It's a door made of lightsaber.
Yes. Until this,
You're right on both accounts.
An elegant weapon.
I did a Kickstarter for a dungeon mapping software, but they're still in alpha, and I can't get the alpha to work on my computer. So until then, I'm having to use this dungeon painter thing, which isn't bad, but
It looks great.
Yeah,
I just don't understand. I'm like maybe a little bit more colorblind than I.
all right. So again, looking for trap.
Awesome.
so good. I'm gonna move.
Star
move
Wars
back
trivia.
here.
Who in Star Wars has an orange? Which Jedi?
Low Baka.
Hey, well, actually, his is actually the only bronze.
Oh, it's bronze. Oh, that's
His the only bronze.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow, you didn't even hesitate on that. That's awesome.
No, that's from the whole
You guys,
old Star
you
Wars.
guys remember Plo Koon?
No, I don't think I remember.
Gotcha. He's the only. He goes between orange and yellow.
Oh,
In what part of the canon?
So he actually makes an appearance. He was in a lot of the video games, and because he's on the Jedi Council in the prequels. He's the guy who he's like an alien, kind of looks like Predator. He's got the mask and he's got orange dreads.
Yeah.
He's a pilot. He's a really good pilot. He's an equipment guru, so he's always like dealing with like bombs and uses the Force in the sense of like electronics and gear and everything. Typical of like a yellow user.
Interesting.
Well, so confidently opening this door.
I moved away. I'm standing far away.
Steps in, and it's a room with another large altar and statue. And there's some writing again, and he goes, Dick, is that spell still working on you?
What, you said it worked for an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys coming right to the end of that hour now.
Okay.
Yep, still working.
All right, there's
you want to send me the...
Yep.
Oh, I need to move, don't I? Oh, that's not the right tool. There it is. I grab my dude, bring him over. All right. Do you want to send me the... Did you already send it to me?
It's in the chat.
Do I just say this out loud?
It's up to you. You can read it. So.
I hope it rhymes again.
I like the rhyme. It's like a nice little poem that we had.
Yeah.
Really brightens up the dungeon.
Let me think if I'd want to share this. No, okay. Let's see here. Speak of the power of the greatest species.
Oh, look who's come back into the room.
Shut up, Dick. It's speak of the power of the greatest.
Oh, is that all it says?
Hey, that's all I got here.
It says, speak of the power of the greatest species?
Yeah. So I would assume that in a...
Speaking of the power of the greatest species...
I mean, I've already talked, and it seems nothing's happened. Baeridin, sweet Petunia. Come here, speak.
I mean, I would assume that... Does Dick... do you think Dick's smart enough to know that maybe it's like the snake people, or if like sort of relates to the narcissism of...
Well, I mean...
Do you want me to do an investigation or insight?
No, I would say like the snake imagery all around has been pretty obvious.
Right. Okay, so it's known.
Yeah.
Except for maybe by Gragnold.
I like letters.
I like the squiggly one.
I like the right. I like the one that goes.
Yeah.
So do these people.
Yeah. I mean, am I smart enough to know what to do? Of like make a snakish sound or?
Try. You can certainly try.
Oh,
you can
okay.
Speak of small creatures, right?
Oh, someone or I can?
No, I think
Baeridin can.
druid pointing at him. We're sitting across.
It's not a druid.
That, it's a gnome thing. You.
Oh, is it on me?
Oh, you can speak and sneak.
Yes.
I
was waiting to see if it worked.
Oh, I don't know.
When Dick tries it.
I can try to make. I feel like Dick would feel ridiculous.
All right,
Martie.
Baeridin will try.
Okay, all right.
He'll go. He'll say, "Hey, us snake people are awesome." In snake.
So as you say those words, you see a little bit of shifting by the statue, but it doesn't seem to be exactly what it was trying to say. Or like what it's looking to hear.
No. It probably wants like a specific thing for me to say. Like what's it say on the stone again? Speak of the
power of the greatest. I guess compliment them, I guess. What happened, Megan, with the statue when he did that?
It looked like it shifted, so sort of like if we're doing temperature thing, hotter.
You're there,
Or warmer.
You're not quite there yet. That's what the shifting said.
Speak of the power. I'll try. I'll say a few different things. I'll say the power, just to eliminate the whole speak friend.
Right.
Friend and enter.
And then I'll try like a compliment. I'll say, oh, the great snake people are the most powerful of all beings. And then I'll try like a few keywords like venom or constricting or scales.
Emerald's going to
Stuff
kind of
like
step back and be like, what are some other words for snake?
Cutting in and out there a little bit. What was that again?
Oh, sorry. What are some other words for snake?
Baeridin will think and he'll say like danger noodle.
You're onto something.
Statue moves now.
Constrictor, viper. What other words for snake? General jerk.
Serpent, maybe serpent.
Serpent's pretty good.
Basilisk.
Basilisk.
When you guys said serpent, you got to notice the statue kind of gave a little shudder.
Great serpent.
It's like a brown.
I was like,
Come on.
Got a real Chamber of Secrets thing happening here, huh, Emerald?
serpent.
Chamber. Yeah, I mean, I guess we got to figure out some sort of secret to get beyond here.
Is there like a serpent god? Maybe is there like a snake god? Maybe that's the wrong direction. Let's try.
Did you tell me that when you whispered, or when I did the insight thing, I didn't tell people? Did you tell me the snake god?
You knew there was one, but you didn't. It didn't have any. It just there was a snake god.
Wasn't like with a Y, like a 4 letter.
As part of my totem spirit, I can cast Speak with Animals as a ritual, so that we could like speak and converse about the power of the snake people.
Like we're having a conversation in the statue. Hey, aren't the snake people real powerful?
What about?
Yeah, they really are.
I'll say.
Okay, so maybe this is just finding other words. So, all right, so we gotta.
So far, we got serpent. I think is our
Serpent.
closest.
Okay, so what are other words for power?
Can I
power serpent?
Can I do a nature check to see how many words for snake I know?
Empowered.
Sure. You know a lot of several different species of snakes. You know lots of different slang terms for snakes.
I will tell them all. It's like that shrimp scene in Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Your brain went cleaner than mine did.
Indian pythons. There's constrictors, boa constrictors.
Gragnold knew all sorts of snakes. Like long ones and
what about like the mighty snake?
even with rattles on their tails.
The mighty serpent.
As
The rattler.
you say that, there's this loud shifting of stone on stone as the statue slides, and you see before you a dimly lit hallway. And standing there with a sword bared, ready for you, is a man who... sorry, I have to reveal the area.
Is it the mighty serpent?
A humanoid-looking figure with a serpentine head, eyes, has arms and legs, looks very strong. This entire skin is like this grayish-greenish scale. And he just kind of grins at you as he lunges forward.
Baeridin will say, "Mighty Serpent again."
What was he doing in there?
And he's actually going to go ahead and make one bite attack against
Oh,
Baeridin.
Baeridin,
no!
Oh,
No,
like
Sweet
her.
Petunia.
you're like our group pet.
All right.
Is Baeridin a bear? Is he a bear? Or did he come? Is he?
I had a shapeshift.
Oh,
Did he shapeshift out? Oh no! Yikes!
all right.
That
And
hurts.
just so you know, so the tokens that I'm using on this are actual pictures of my minis. I didn't have a mini of a guard, so I'm using something else.
That's hilarious.
So that's going to miss, but then he's going to go ahead and make a swipe with claw. 21 against
So I thought
Baeridin.
that one did hit. No. 21 definitely does hit.
Yeah, so I'll do 4 slashing. And that's the surprise round over. So let's go ahead and have everybody. Whoops, I did the wrong thing there. Go ahead and have everyone roll for initiative. So again, click on your token and click on initiative.
I figured it out.
Click on my token
11.
in a minute.
Whatever.
Then
No.
initiative's supposed to pop up. I'll see it come up.
This is a small.
Oh no! You got to click on your token.
What were you saying, Jay? Well, I'll do it this way for now.
Oh no!
There you go. You got it. Oh, and I got to do Emerald. I keep forgetting him.
Rain, your token. When I just glanced,
You went out on me. What'd you say?
I said your icon looks like the mortal.
Yeah.
When I just glance at it?
It does kind of remind me of that. That was I remember when I was a kid. One of the things that I'm really proud I could draw. Remember for like an hour and a half when I was real little, just like practicing.
The Mortal Kombat logo.
The Mortal
Hold on,
Kombat.
let me see if I still remember it. This is as I get distracted.
All right. So at the top of the round, Emerald's seeing this guy, seeing how kind of cramped and everything in it here is. He's actually just going to go ahead and fire his longbow. Which is going to be an 18, which that definitely hits. It does 11 piercing to this guy.
Whew.
All right. He's just like, I don't know that I like this. He's going to kind of just back away a little bit. All right. Dick and Marty. There's the snake guy right next to you.
Ah,
Nice.
That's pretty good. I'm
not
impressed.
beautiful, but there's a memory there. All right, back to the game. All right, so this guy just attacked Baeridin, and he did a pretty good amount of. Or where was the damage? Oh, 4. No, that's nothing, right? Was it? He did 4 damage to Baeridin?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. And did he like run out? Like did he? Take
Yeah,
his
he came out. He was waiting for you guys. You guys maybe figured you've been a little bit noisy.
Okay. Are we upstairs, or we're just like over across a wall?
You're next to a wall.
All right.
So there's I'll paint a little line here. A door opened up back here. Can you see where I just marked? It seemed to go away.
No, I'm not seeing it pop up. But you mean where the orange was?
Right here.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
So
a
that-
door opened. Oh, I see what you mean. All right.
Yeah, so a door opened up behind the statue when you guys spoke the password, but that guy was standing right on the other side of the door and jumped out and attacked.
Okay. So I think
Did the statue move this way?
Yes.
Okay. So
Oh.
Marty and Dick simultaneously freak out. Marty's oh, and then Dick's like, oh shit, and then they instantly pull out their the portal gun and transfer. Just in a panic, despite poor Baeridin. They look out for number 1 or 2, I guess, and then they move. Can I go? You said I can go through that wall and I can go back in the room we were in?
So you can see, so the spot you can, so like you can see over in this area, and you can see down here.
Oh. So I can't. Okay. So I can't. I have to be able to see where I'm.
Yes, you have to be able to see where you're going with Misty Step.
All right. Well, then no, I don't do that because I can just run out there. Or can I both transport and then run?
Yeah.
Like run and then. Okay, so let me. I think I can transport 30. Let's see here, that'd be 1, 2, 5. Oh no, I gotta go. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. I'm gonna run out the door. You know,
All
just maybe to like.
As you run away, it's going to take a swipe at you. So 15.
Oh wait, let me rethink that. Because if I turn my back, like
It
what is
gets an attack of opportunity. Yep.
Attack of opportunity. But if I did a spell, would I also have an attack of opportunity? If I
No,
teleport?
that's one of the things with Misty Steps is you can get away without getting an attack of opportunity on you.
Let me use it in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah, do a Misty Step to right. I can see right here.
Yep.
Okay, let me do a Misty Step there, and then I'm gonna run. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna run like basically right here. Does that work?
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself. Yep.
All right. And then as my bonus action or just thing, can I discreetly investigate the leather book?
Sure.
All right. So why don't I do that? And would I learn about it next time?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right.
Because again, you're only getting 6 seconds to do this.
Right. I figured.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm pulling it out.
All right. Baeridin.
Baeridin will. He doesn't like getting slapped. He will shapeshift into a dire wolf and then move forward.
Alrighty.
Like shapeshifted.
And Gragnold, for your totem, you don't have to be raging for that to work, right?
I think I do.
The ritual totem?
The totem for him to have
I think
advantage.
I think I have to activate it.
Okay.
Let me check. I got it open in PDF.
Oh, you got it.
While I'm raging.
While you're raging? Okay.
While I'm raging, yeah.
Okay, so you don't get advantage yet.
And he has to be next to me.
Oh, okay. So, well, I mean, he's diagonal to you, so I would call that next to you. Whoops.
The bad guy has to be next to you?
Yeah, the bad guy has to be.
Oh, the bad guy has to be next to you. Okay, okay. I just thought your ally. Okay.
Against a creature if it's one of the wolf's allies. So I also get advantage as a wolf, but only if he's right next to us.
Okay.
That does not happen.
11. That is going to miss, unfortunately. So you go to try to bite at the snake guy, and he just kind of, moves serpentine-like out of the way.
Nah.
Chewbacca?
All right.
Dog growl.
Yeah, I got it. I was
Very Chewbacca.
just continuing the Star Wars.
He's going to go ahead and try to bite back at this dire wolf, which is not going to hit. And then he's going to take a swipe with his claws. Which I think does the 14 hit? He'll move up next to you.
14 ties, yeah.
Okay, so 7 slashing.
Alrighty.
All right. Gragnold.
Have we taken a long rest?
Yes, you just finished a long rest.
Okay,
Not a long
wasn't
rest,
sure.
sorry, short rest. Short rest, sorry, short.
Did we take a long between? We went to sleep, right? Between.
From the frog people till the temple, yeah. It's been 2
Okay.
days since that. But
So then I have another rage to use. I was just tracking my rages.
I think
Yeah.
you did refresh on short rest.
No, it's long rest.
There's a long rest.
Yeah. So I'm going to step over here and attack him with a rage with my main hand weapon. And a
Alright.
reckless attack, too, so I'll have advantage.
okay. Oh, but that unfortunately misses.
Ooh, then I'll attack with my offhand.
All right. No, because you went into a rage. That was your
Oh,
bonus.
yeah, you're right. Never mind. The second one, slightly better, but still no.
All right.
No, at least you can't get away from it.
All right.
There you go.
Emerald is standing back. Is going to take a shot over the direwolf. Ooh. And miss.
Oof.
Unfortunately, so that arrow just kind of scatters across the wall. All right. So,
Get that
Dick,
sneak attack.
what you're seeing is just a very well-made book, but it's empty. Pages are blank. It's like a diary.
Crap. Is there is there anything special about possible? Do we have like a Chamber of Secrets diary thing happening?
And if you have ink in your inventory, out and see.
I don't think I do. Let me quickly look just to make sure. It would be okay. It's not in an explorer's pack, would it?
No. No, it'd be in a scholar's pack.
Okay. Scholars pack. Okay.
Scholars pack or diplomats.
Do I think that writing in this thing would be helpful? Like, do I have some insight that might do something? Nah, I wouldn't be doing that anyway. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right. So sort of there's Dick and Martie are sort of breathing heavily, like, oh man, just sort of like we have to stop doing this. You think we'd be adapted to this thing by now? It's like, and he's like, well, that was a waste of effort. This book is useless, and sort of puts it, back somewhere, and then Martie is again concerned about like, oh, do you think we should go back and help? Oh, sweet Baeridin. I can't imagine him alone, scared in there. Scared, a little scared teddy bear. And so maybe thinking realistically, maybe I don't know if they'd have the courage to go back there. Yeah, all right. We'll start heading back, but we'll just move. Just walk here. Am I 30 or 25?
30.
Can I see, if I'm right here, can I see that creature, or is there a wall?
There's a wall. You can't see it.
All right, so I'd have to go here.
Yep.
All right. Oops. I'll move here. And then, can I do a firebolt?
Say your action was investigating, looking through that book, doing all that.
Okay.
All right, Baeridin.
Well, now I do have advantage, so now
Yes, you.
I will make my bitey attack.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
22 definitely hits.
Awesome. And then he
Strength
gets to make a
save.
C13.
Made a strength save, but takes 9 piercing.
Baeridin kind of reaches down and takes a big old bite out of this delicious snake-like hide.
All right. Is it just one attack? Yeah, it's just one attack. It's the dire wolf, right?
Yeah, it's the direwolf. It's just.
All right. The Sianti again. Actually, seeing this, it's going to go ahead and make a bite against the dire wolf. Which I believe that does hit.
That does hit, although I'm going to use my reaction parry.
Okay. So we'll reduce it by half.
I think it's roll to reduce it by what I.
Okay.
I'm looking up the rule for that. Parry. Reduce the damage by the number roll your outer die plus.
Okay.
Which in wolf form is a +2.
Nice. So only 2 points. All right, then it's going to go ahead and do the claw attack against Gragnold, which will not hit.
He should have advantage on that because.
No, that was to parry to reduce damage. Oh.
Oh, that's right. Against you, because doesn't matter.
Even worse.
His claw attack is not very good.
Bring it on.
Right.
Well, then I will attack him. Raging Scimitar.
Alrighty. Yes, that hits.
Nice. And then I'll attack him with the other one. Scissor Cut.
Scissor Cut. Gragnold special. Wow.
Scissor Cut.
Slicey, this one dicey.
Yep. You want pain or you want more pain?
How would you like to do this one?
You grab Minecraft sword.
It's a diamond
We
sword.
have
at
cool
least.
stuff in our office. We don't have a movie theater yet. Yeah, we got Minecraft. Sorry. Oh yeah, I'm going for the scissor cut. It's
Of
the
course.
new Gragnold.
The Gragnold
finishing
special.
Yep,
Yeah.
the Gragnold special.
All right. Gragnold just cutting off this guy's head. All right, and he has been
Finish
ended.
Baeridin's gonna like hold part of the tail and
As soon as that ends, Emerald kind of looks at you guys. Well, shit, I think they know we're here.
Well, at least that one did. But he was in that room for a long.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we ended him fast enough. So, shall we go?
We should check his body first.
As you check his body, he actually is not wearing anything. He is completely naked, all just
Maybe
scales.
this was the guy whose robes. He's naked. We were looking for somebody who. I think we found him.
Baeridin's gonna nod enthusiastically.
All right.
Dick and Marty kind of run in behind Baeridin, just kind of breathing heavy, like, Baeridin! Oh, you seem fine. Hey, guys. And just sort of, it's like sort of awkward, tense. Yeah,
All right, as you guys come in and come to the stairwell leading down, Emerald looks at you all and goes, "Hey, we should try to be quiet."
You got it.
Baeridin does his best to make a noise, but he's a wolf, so it comes out as
Yeah.
I should not be having advantage on.
Okay. All right.
There's Emerald sharing his wisdom as always of don't make noise in a dangerous dungeon. Real helpful.
He's pretty smart, that one.
right. Bonus
All
action,
right.
pet Baeridin.
Now it's appropriate.
Dick, can you give me a stealth roll real quick?
Oh, sure.
My stealth roll was terrible.
So is mine. Mine's a 5.
Oh, good. I'm not.
We're supposed.
All right.
You start whistling. You're quiet tune.
Look at me. Quiet. Walking down the stairs.
Oh, this is weird. All right. So as you guys start to come down the stairs, how's everybody doing? Can you go another 45? I think we'll probably finish this up, or we can leave this as our starting point for next time.
I had blacked out until 2.
Okay.
I'm flexible either way. So if this is a good ending place, then maybe it's a good way to go. Otherwise,
My preference would be to end now just because Allie's, I think, had a rough afternoon
Okay.
with being around a bunch of strangers.
So, all right. So we'll go ahead and start wrapping it up here, but let me just kind of leave you guys off. As you descend the stairway, you find yourself in a hall with flickering torchlight, lending you some visual aid as you look around. Directly across from you, you see double doors that are currently shut, and the hall leads off to the left and to the right. But as you all come down these stairs, the fact that you were not very good at being stealthy became evident. And hold on. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. The doors bang open. And you see before you. Go away. Sorry,
That was the snake god name, wasn't it? That you gave me last time?
That's the species.
that's what
Oh, it's just the species. Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
There's a cool picture. I can probably pull up monsters.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I don't want to
I was
meta
on
on
monsters.
stats though.
All right. And so you see before you this great hulking. Actually, I think I have his size wrong.
Large size.
Yeah, he's large. All right. This half snake, or it's a human suggesting of a snake, serpentine tail, human hands and arms, a snake-like head, humongous with a large sword. Behind him, you can see a bubbling pool of some sort of liquid and an altar with relics and chains around it. You see manacles attached to the wall. No one in them currently, and this snake coming for you, ready to do business. And that's where we'll end it for this week.
Snake Man. Very dangerous.
Gragnold,
you go first.
Wonder what kind of business it was. Lots of gold. Oh, not that kind of business.
So I have us down as our next game being the 12th of November. Does that sound?
That's what I got on my calendar.
I will actually be out of town.
Or we move it up to the 5th, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that fits into other people's calendar.
As far out, I could do the 5th.
That'd probably be all right. Why don't we do that if that works for Adam?
Yeah, the fifth should work for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure it works for our other players as well. So it'll likely be the 5th that we're playing. Hopefully Dr. B is back by then and his family stuff's okay. So if you can, everybody's watching, send him good thoughts. And we'll do that. So we'll move that to the 5th.
Okay.
Cool. Well, thank you guys so much. Big thank you to I'm Sven, who's been handling the streaming side of all this. So keeping up with overlays, keeping everything going. We will get some music to play during breaks and things like that. I will be the one editing down the video to put up on YouTube and bleeping out our swear words and everything, and hopefully streamlining this. But thank you, everyone, so much. Oh, and what about me? Video. So.
Robot. It's.
This actually will be cool. I'm kind of excited for you guys after I get to actually plan for a lot of possibilities of what happens next game. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm very excited. That was super fun.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for playing. And hopefully Dr. B's back next time because I don't like having to control so many characters. It's a lot to think about.
Plus, we need our straight man back so we can actually move forward with plot.
Yeah.
That's correct. We're between our very erotic bromance and Gragnold's trying to grasp letters. I think we're going to get very far.
We're in desperate need of the
of the guy who gets things done. And I love though that all of his attack and damage rolls are amazing, and then every single one of his investigation rolls sucks.
are just terrible.
Yeah. Whatever. Door, trap, whatever.
It's fine. No.
It's fine. You're fine.
It's all good. Everything's fine.
All right, guys. That was
perfect.
Fun.
Awesome.
Right. Thank you so much.
Good times.
Right.
See you guys.
Take it easy, guys. Take it easy, everyone.
We'll see you guys.